start calling it 5K Wednesday. How about that? Finale, DeVoe, Tata, McMahon. Who else? Who else am I putting in this mix? I'll start with them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Ruben. I should have put Ruben Garcia in there. Proven by Ruben. Proven by Ruben. Michelle, can you add people? Can you invite people to this without doing a share, or do I have to do it myself? Hey, y'all. What is the deal? Welcome back to 2K Wednesday or 5K Wednesday or 10K Wednesday. It is me, Sekou, coming at you live with the sun glowing in the back. It's all romantic and whatnot. Yeah. So my broadcast is interrupted. I don't know if you can see or hear me, but I am definitely coming at you live. Welcome to the party. We are doing a minimum of 2,000 contacts. We're trying to make a minimum of 5,000 contacts now in the span of 3 hours. And we're doing this consistently. Welcome back. Welcome. A contact is any living, breathing adult human that you speak to or communicate with. If you are on the phone or door knocking, those are obviously contacts. If you are making telephone calls and you're getting folks on the phone on the call, those are contacts. What's up, Vanessa? Chris McMahon, Christmas man. What's up, Michelle? 5,000, 5 million. That's 50 million. 500 gazillion, the gazillion million contacts. So I am looking to make these contacts, like I said, any living, breathing adult human. If you are using your text message, you send them a text message and they respond to the text message, that is a contact. If you are using instant message or direct message, or you're dropping in the DMs and things like that, and those people are responding, those are contacts as well. If you are doing a live broadcast and you get people that are got eyes on your live broadcast, those are contacts as well. If you're doing your social media posts, any social media posts, even if it's a watch party and you get eyes on your watch party, man, those are contacts as well. If you get people that like and comment and then you respond, hey, Paula, what's going on? Those are contacts. And of course, if you have your information out there, you've got people looking at your product and asking you for information, those are contacts as well. Yes, we are doing it. I don't know. We've slowly unpaused. We were paused for a second. So let me go ahead and take the numbers off the board from last week. So last week, in the span of an hour and 45 minutes, we had 4,500 contacts. 4,500 contacts total. It was crazy. So we're back. People are back from vacation. People went on mini vacations. What's up, Ron? Uncle Ron. People went on vacations to the Bahamas and did it up big. Yeah, I see that big smile on your face. Let me see. Let me add Crystal to this one. I don't think I have that one. Right? I got that one. I got Hyman there. Let me add her. All right. So I'm just doing it now. I'm just doing it to do it. Boom. Welcome. So we're getting started. I have 250 on the board already. 250 on the board. Actually, it's 257. Don't make fun of me. Right? So I got 257 on the board already. I got to get a new pen. So whoever's wish was to have me run out of ink every week, that is, you are getting your wish. I know I have more pens here somewhere. Give me a second.
I don't know if this is going to be anything if you follow the page.
Let's go ahead and invite him. EG, what's up, Eric Gomez? Thank you very much, Michelle. Let's see if I can do that. RUBY. Nope. So you have to do it on your end. Yoink.
Hold on.
Yoink. All right, I'm looking for my. I got like a ton of dry erase markers. I don't know why I can't find one. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Here we go. But I'm not. I'm a no. I got the funk flow. Yes, I'm right there with you. Hey, hey, y'all. What am I missing? What am I? What's up, Dave Finale? What's up? Yes, I am quite gimpy. I am limping. I did some stretches before I started today. Turns out all of this standing, making contacts is definitely a contact sport, and that sport part of it is painful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. So we're at 250, 65, 265 already. Ready to go. Yes, I did pop a calf muscle. And so I'm in what do you call it? Solidarity with Christine and her surgery. What's up, Brett Sikora? Note the golden light that is shining on me. Okay, I'm doing some pretty big things. So first things first. Every single day when I start lead gen, I do it the same way, right? So I call back the people that hung up on me yesterday. And then I start with like new leads, and then I go into old leads, and then I do COI and things like that, where I'm inviting folks that I know. And at the end, I do my lead follow-up. Every Wednesday, what we're doing here is just a lead follow-up session. So my lead follow-up session, I'm a little bit more flexible. I'm looking to make as many contacts as possible. Some of these contacts are based on earlier communication where I'm calling back or I'm sending a message back or something like that. I am currently attempting to contact 652 people, right? So I have lead follow-up for 652 people. The contacts that I've made so far to today, till Wednesday, right? So it's 3 days. I do about 200 contacts a day. So I'm following up with all 600 of those. And then I have about 52 from today further that I have to contact and follow up with. I made my 200 contacts today. There was 57 on the board. So there's my 657, or in this case, 252 contacts that I have to follow up with. Just so that we're all on the same page as to why I'm doing what I'm doing and where those numbers are coming from that I'm doing. I hope that makes sense. If you're out there and you are participating in this massive push for contacts, it's important that when you're making your contacts, you are using the broadest brush possible. I'm communicating with as many people as possible in order to get X result, right? Whatever that result is. So my result is a minimum of 200 contacts a day, right? I think that if you're doing less than that, I think you're absolutely nuts. All right, rock and roll. Yes, I am getting messages back. So I send out a gratitude text every day. I send out a minimum, if I'm doing 200 contacts, I send out a minimum of 50 gratitude texts a day, right? And I started maximizing those because magic happens with those gratitude texts. All right. So when I send out my gratitude text, I'm doing it not necessarily indiscriminately. It's all of the people in my life that I've either done a deal with, want to do a deal with, my friends, my family, coworkers, past clients, et cetera, et cetera. My gratitude text is simple. Hey, thank you for your support and for trusting me with all of your real estate needs. Right, let me just put new numbers on the board. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. And so I do that. And what winds up happening is that I'm giving my friends, my family, I'm giving all of you permission to say, hey, you know what? I want to do something in real estate this year, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I've made a commitment that I'm going to do a deal with 1,000 of you this year. I'm going to do some sort of real estate transaction. I'm going to help you to make a better real estate decision. If you're in the real estate industry, I'm going to introduce you to new concepts and to see if it makes sense to you to invest in yourself in a company that, might be investing in you. I'm going to challenge you to do coaching with us. I'm going to challenge you to improve your business. I'm going to challenge you to invest this year. I'm going to be challenging, you guys to move and to take advantage of tax credits or whatever. That is my commitment this year, and I'm going to do it with all of you this year. Odell, I owe you a phone call. Let me put Odell in the call. Odell, DJ Dell. Right, I owe you a phone call, bro, and we'll grow from there. I've already on the board. What's up, Marilyn? Marilyn. Let me just tell you, I love your sense of humor. I love your passion and your grit and your ability to hold on there. What up? And I especially love it when we go toe to toe with our gifts when somebody says something stupid in the world. Did I say stupid? I didn't mean to say stupid. Non-compete. You can anyway. So we grow and we grow together. All right. I am turning right now to my Mighty Text dashboard, and I have 204 texts to go out today. So I'll be doing it in chunks of 25. So these are follow-up texts, right? I sent out my gratitude text, and so I'm following up with everyone that has communicated in response to me, right? So I've got 204 responses that I have to communicate with. So this is me saying to 204 people, hey, I see you, we could do something, etc., etc. Nice. All right. All right. So here we go. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the board. What you see me counting, 10 here. What you see me counting is I have a counter on my screen there. There's a service that I'm using. Mitello, what's going on? And that service is allowing me to see first time, so unique views, right? So every time I get a unique view, I put it up. Then there's the total views, and that's a different number than the unique views, right? So this is people who have come to the page that have never been to the page before, so I'm counting those. I got a bunch of messages coming back to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 15. What up, brother? I see you out there. What's your numbers for today, meet? All right, so Metello, talk to me about a nickname, man. So they call me Say, right? Talk to me about a nickname, bro. I want to be able to. I want to get closer to you. I want to know what's okay and how do I speak to you in the whole 9 yards. Throw it in the comment section, man, and put the pronunciation, man. If you want to jump on with me, the link is in the comments. You could just go ahead and scroll up and check the link in the comments. All right, let's go. Let's grow. So I sent my first round of texts out, right? So it's 204. So these are follow-up texts that I am sending out, right? And so my follow-up text, so the original text was, thank you for your support and for trusting me with all your real estate needs. Everyone that's responded to me, I'm just going to send them out another message, letting them know that, hey, it's okay. So some people sent me a message back like, dude, are you okay? Are you still in the biz? And then I get a specialist will call you. Oh, and then that's spam. My daughter and a lead. Let me just put that lead up on the board. So I count a lead as any question that anyone asks. So a contact any living, breathing adult human that communicates with me. A lead is any question that people ask that leads me to further communication, right? So that's just a simple explanation. Contact, there's my brother. There's Tony. What's going on? I love it, bro. What's going on, Tony, is that Chicago, that's that Midwest royalty right there. We got down and dirty back in the day. We've been through so many things, man. There's so many people that are like those two. We'll talk about that one later, Tom. All right. What's up, Kev? Kev Wilson in the place to be. So if you are in an industry that you need to make contacts in order to grow your business, this is a great place for you to be chilling. the thing is that I don't want you to just sit here and watch. What I want you to do is I want you to participate in your business. I want you to participate in your growth. I want you to grow with us. Okay. So when you are out there and you're making contacts, if you want to do, the simplest thing that you could do is to do a watch party on your page. That watch party on your page will get some views. If you get a bunch of views, what happens is that not only do your friends see it, but their friends see it. And if you are doing something where you need to communicate with other human beings in order to grow your business, in order to do your deals, in order to get a commission, in order to expand, this is going to help you expand. If you're doing mortgages, if you're doing insurance, if you're doing lighting, if you are doing, carpets, windows, roofs, sports equipment, whatever it is that you're doing, this is going to help your customer base. So I want you to reach out. If you could click that watch party button, that's great. If you can hit that like and love button, that's great. And if you just participate on the phone, pick up the phone and call them folks, and you just contribute 5 people, that'll be awesome. Last week, there was 2,000 people that watched this show in that hour and 45 minutes. If everybody contributed just 2 people, I mean, we could do the math on that. That's 4,000 contacts. So let's go. Let's grow together. Chuck Frederick, what's going on, my brother? I see you out there. What a great Jeep that he's got in the thing there. Chuck Frederick, that's one of those names that, it's a sportscaster. Hey, this is Chuck Frederick. I'm reporting live from the Knicks Hall of Fame Museum. And that's an oxymoron. What's going on, brother? I see Dave Finale out there. He's doing his business. He's growing like crazy. He and I had a great conversation today. And sometimes business coaching is just, letting loose and getting all of the gunk out of your brain. The things that hold us back are all mindset. The things that hold us back are 100% mindset. I don't care if it's a physical wall in your way. It's the mindset that'll let that wall hold you back. So sometimes just talking it out with a coach, growing with a coach is releasing you from those bonds that your mind has created. So I really want to thank you for that, Dave Finale. It was a great session this morning. I don't know, where do you send the bill? Mike Hearn in the place to be. What's going on? That's that real estate royalty right there. I see you, brother. We are rocking and rolling. We're looking to make 5,000 contacts this afternoon between 4 and 7 p.m. We're going to be doing it together. Report those numbers. A contact is any living, breathing adult human. Oh, I got another 15. Hold on. Right? So contact is any living adult human that you talk to, either in person or on the phone. If you send them a text message or direct message, instant message, semaphore, smoke signal, carrier pigeon, I don't care if you use Morse code. What's up, big man? No, man. We work this together, Mike. I love you, brother. So if we work this together and we send out those messages and people respond to those messages, we're going to call those contacts, okay? Send out a text, somebody, hey, thank you for your business, and somebody responds to us, that's a contact, okay? I don't care if they respond this, hey, did you mean to send this to me? That's a contact, okay? And do that religiously. You do that religiously and you'll find that magic happens. I know for a fact in the last 4 weeks, there's been at least one deal that has started from a gratitude text. Hey, Ariana, what's going on? Glenn, what's up? And wait, so Glenn Bartlett and Gordon Burnett joined at the exact same time. That is the GBs, the GBs, the GBs. What's going on? I see you out there. Hola! I can call you Nena now, right? Hola, Nena. What's going on? So I got another 11, another 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. All right, we are rocking and rolling from there. All right, so I sent out my first 25 responses to my gratitude text. I got 4 back. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, we're doing this now. So we were at 200, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61. 361 contacts in 19 minutes. What are we talking about here? We're going to hit our numbers in spades. We only have to do that a few more times in order to make our numbers. I'm looking at Danielle over here, and she's doing math, and she's contacting off of a list. She's going old school. She's doing it one at a time. She's making sure she's reaching out. So it is about your process. I do not care if you do it one at a time. I don't care if you do it 10 at a time or 20 at a time. What you need to be doing is doing it. Okay. So you need to reach out to your people, let them know that it's okay for you to do deals with me. I'm going to look out for you on the next level. I don't care what company you're in. I don't care what industry you're in. Reach out and communicate with your people. I'm here. We're going to do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, another 14. So let me just say 365, 375 right here. All right. So, whoo, this is not easy. It's not easy to do. So I am getting messages back like crazy. I'm going to let them pile up. All right. Oh, shoot, Jen. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Damn, I forgot. Hold on. Ask away. Right? So I was supposed to send, TDG West, the DeVoe Group West, 140 contacts, 3 appointments, and 1 lease, 1 offer written. All right, I'm going to go crazy with the bell, y'all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So 3 appointments, 2 blue lines, which are contracts. 3 appointments. That's 2, say. I can count. Don't make fun of me, okay? New York City Public Schools, right? No doubt. 147 contacts. Let's put them on the board right now. 147 contacts on the board from the DeVoe Group West. I love you, Chris McMahon. What are we doing? Christmas, man! And you're operating with one of your operators down in Florida or something like that. You had all kinds of palm trees behind it when we were doing our meeting this morning. That's what I'm talking about. I keep hearing keys out there. Who's that? Oh, is that Kelly Kell? All right. Sending out another 25 gratitudes right now. I'm going to call them gratitude texts, although these are responses to gratitude. The reason why I do it 25 at a time is that is the absolute maximum that I could do at one time. Forgot Stevie Z. Another appointment on the board. Go ahead, Stevie Z. Rock and roll. Now, the real question is, McMahon, how many contacts did Steve have to make to set that appointment? You know, those are the barometers. Those are the numbers that I'm looking for. I'm looking for, lag indicators right there. Maurice, what up, Mo? Maurice Hopkins in the place today. That is that real estate royalty. Right there, rocking and rolling. All right. WhatsApp too. All right. I got old Honeys out there and Tatiana on an appointment. Phone appointment earlier. I got 2. Let's go 1, 2. Don't play with me. We're doing this big and better than ever before. Let's go. Let's grow. I can't share the live broadcast to other groups. It says you're temporarily restricted from joining and posting to group that you do not manage until. I have been temporarily banned from posting to groups that I do not manage. Me. No, that's did we get a signed contract? Is that what those doubles are?
A fistball.
And a fistball? Bong, that's what I'm talking about. Make it happen. All right, Michelle, don't worry about it. Put it in rooms that I manage. Invite folks to those rooms. That's all we're going to do. Let them share it in places where I don't. Let them do the sharing. If you guys want to share in your group, you are more than welcome. Oh, this is the one where Steve asked questions at the diner. Steve, smooth. 1 contact and a half sandwich and a bowl of soup. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was out there being a smooth operator, talking to the waitress at the diner, the server at the diner, and that turned into a deal. What a day. Let's go, let's grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 18 on the board. Okay, let's go, let's grow. All right, pick up the phone, start dialing. So Danielle is you're doing lead follow up right now, right?
I already done it. Now I'm going back into calls.
So you're going back, but you're doing lead follow up calls, or you're doing new contact calls?
New contact calls. I just
New
followed
contact
up
calls,
boss.
rock and roll. Follow up boss for 2 hours. What are those results?
Putting one of the leads in contact with Sheet House people.
Mm-hmm.
Jen is calling back a lead that we were trying to talk to because they only speak Spanish.
Okay.
One of my leads, Mia, she sent me a property that she might be interested in. Didn't work out, but I sent her something that she might be interested in.
Didn't work out because it was already gone?
Didn't work out based on the criteria with the co-op.
Okay,
with
so
FHA, at the same time, the parameters around renting it
right.
wasn't their cup of tea.
So as an investment, it didn't work out for him. So you are working hard to find them another investment property. I would invite her to the broadcast and show her what you're doing. You do amazing work. So I don't know if that's above or out of bounds for you. Proven by Ruben Garcia. What's up, everybody? It's Say, and I want to say what's up to my man Ruben Garcia today. My man, 12 contacts, 1 appointment, and a solid referral partner. Yep, we getting all these leads. Yes, man. All right. Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Don't stop, y'all. Rock, y'all. Let me find out I don't own the rights to that music either. But I'm going to sing it anyway. Ow. It's my man Ruben Garcia down there. He's that North Carolina royalty right there. Rube, you know what? You're in Fayetteville, right? So are you close to A&T Greensboro? How close to you are you to A&T Greensboro or A&T, the Aggies? Got history down there, bro. We need to talk. All right. We are growing our business in leaps and bounds. And if you look, and I'm looking down and I look crazy because I got to lift my glasses up. I'm looking on my phone for instant messages and direct messages that are not being broadcast through Mighty Text, right? So I'm doing instant message, direct messages through my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Facebook. Facebook is a little mad at me because somebody probably reported me that I was broadcasting in their group. But I don't go anywhere I'm not invited, so bang. All right, here we go. Doom, 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 doom. How many contacts did I make? I broke it. I think I broke Facebook, so that's why they won't let me into the groups. About an hour and 40 minutes. Who do I need to know? We'll talk later. This is from the past. I'm not even sure that that these contacts are still there, but if they are, they're pretty powerful.
Should I ask her to join or friend her and then just click on my fire? Your opinion, Mr. Potter.
Ask her to join or what?
Or just tell her what we're doing and see if she wants to see it, or just add her as a friend on Facebook and then if it's not private, waiting.
All three. Do all three. There's no such thing as overkill. What I would say is I am literally in the process of finding another property for you guys to see. Boom. All right, get on those phones. This ain't no employee universe. Get on these phones. Let's rock and roll. That's right. Would you hire yourself?
Yes, sir. Open house leads getting back from vacation and we're back on rocking and rolling.
There you go. Open house leads. Those are awesome leads. This is great follow-up time. Great follow-up information. You'll have some cafe. Look, watch me go. If you're not busy, could somebody pass me a Coke from the refrigerator, please? That's not an employee. That's just my friend, my sister. No, that makes you my sister, who is interested. Thank you. Rev Dev, what's going on? I see y'all out there. You're growing. I've got a friend request going on. We count that as a contact. Joseph Mozoon, what's up? Okay, I see you. Let's make that happen. Kathleen McIntyre Smith, let's make that happen as well. We're going to do great things together. So there's 2 more. Did I put your contact? Contract. I did put your contract up there. Is that different from the one that she just rang? So there's 2 different ones? Oh no, I did not put your contract out there. Bong. My mistake. I heard 2 rings and then I heard 1 ring. A 1 ring is an appointment. 2 rings is a contract. That's all right. I'm just trying not to get in trouble. Let's make this money, y'all. Let's grow together. What do we have on the board so far? So it's 75. 4. 85, 95, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. So 555. There we go. We're at 555 at 4:30 p.m. We'll get into that later. Approved by Rube. We are steadily growing and doing some good things. Paul Macaroni, that's that mortgage royalty right there. I got the great pleasure of having a delicious Greek burger with this man yesterday, man, with the eggplant on the top and the lamb and it was delicious, man. I want to give him a shout out because literally every single agent that ever works with this guy has nothing but glowing and positive things to say about him. He is one of the best that's ever done it and truly full of integrity. I love the guy. Thank you, Paul, for being in my universe and for helping to support all of the people that I'm trying to help with real estate business this year. So I really appreciate it. From the agents to the customers and clients that you work with, you are the gold standard, my friend. I love it. Paul, put your contact information in the comments there, man. I want everybody to be able to work with you. Pretty powerful stuff there. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I told you guys on January 1st, Wednesday, January 1st, 2020, that I am only working with the best in the industry, the most referred, the most recommended, the most reviewed, the highest level of accountabilities. And this man, Paul, fits into all of those categories. Ruben fits in those categories as well. I'm just pouring glowing respect onto Paul. So if you have some mortgage information, you got some investment information that you're looking for, Paul is a great dude. I see my man, Sataro Sells in the place to be. Anthony Jude Sataro Sells. That is some big time marketing. I heard that he had a little injury. I hope he's coming back from the injury. I hope it's not your left leg because I'm on my left leg as well, man. My left leg is killing me. I popped the calf muscle, guys. Moving a bed for my aunt. Moving a bed so my aunt can get a new bed. I don't know if that's for my aunt. Send out another. Dude. And the Greek burger was off the chain. Paul, I meant every single word of it, and I'm glad that I said it there because people need to know that that's how you do business. I don't know. You had the new guy there, Joe. I think it was Joe. I hope I'm right. It was Joe, right? He needs to know that you're somebody that he should follow, and mentorship with you is something that people should seek. So if you're in the industry, if you're new to the industry, if you're in the industry and you want to make a change in your mortgage company that you're working with, I suggest you look at Paul because I'm telling you now, he's earned a lot of my business, brother. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maya! There you are, sis. I see you. Elliot. That's one of my family names. How you doing, Maya Elliott? Rocking and rolling. I know that's real estate royalty right there. Doing some amazing things. So we're making a ton of contacts today. We're making a minimum of 5,000 contacts in these 3 hours. Contact is any living, breathing adult human that you communicate with either by phone or in person, door knocking, et cetera, et cetera. If you are sending out text messages, instant messages, direct messages, semaphore, smoke signal, you got special, light signals that you're sending out, and someone responds, those are thank you for liking and loving. I hope that wasn't a cry on purpose. I hope that was an accident. And they respond to your message, we're going to call that a contact as well. if you're doing a live broadcast or if you're doing a watch party and you're sharing a live broadcast, that and you get eyes on your live broadcast, we're going to consider those contacts. And if you have a social media post, any social media post, and somebody comments, likes, or subscribes to you, and you respond to it, we're going to call those a contact. And if you have something on the web and people are asking, clicking on it and asking for more information, obviously those are contacts as well. Excuse me. All right, I'm back at it again. So far on the board, 55, 60, 70, 80, 92, 592. Okay, we're at 592. I am looking. There's another 30 responses to my gratitude text. How am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3. So 90, 106, 10, 23. 623. 622. Sorry, my actually not so good. 622 on the board. Don't make fun of me, okay? I do my best. Ryan Rule, what's up? Danny G, what's going on? We are doing it again. No, you the boss. Boss rules. Ryan, wait, hold on. Let me ask you this question, man. When you go out on a listing appointment, or when you were going out on a listing appointment, I don't know if you still go out on listing appointments. He's got a pretty big team. He runs a tight ship there. So when you guys go out on listing appointment, do you guys go, hey, here's the rules? I think you should incorporate that in your listing presentation. Hey, there's a few simple rules that we use in order to get sold. Rules to get sold. Is that too corny? Is that dad joke level corny? Or is that, I think that's pretty powerful. Ryan, that's I don't know if you already do it, but if you don't do it, I think you should incorporate. Here's the rules. What up, boss? All right, we are rocking and rolling. So we are already at 622 contacts on the board. How many contacts have you made so far today? How many contacts? How many leads? How many appointments? What are we doing? Skinny Vinny, Vince Corso in the place to be. Yes, sir. Big Ryan in the place. So Ryan is out of the Midwest as well, right? Am I right, Ryan? You're in the Ohio marketplace, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? And if I was an agent and I wanted to get in contact with you to grow business with you, how would I get in contact with you? If I was a client or customer, I got quite a few people in the Midwest, right? But if I was a client or customer, I want to get in contact with you. What's your market, and how would I get in contact with you? And of course, if I'm an agent and I wanted to grow with you, how would I get in contact with you there? Bangoon. I see that. Columbus. I knew I was right. Columbus, Ohio. There it is. All right. So what's that contact? Do you have a content cards? Are you one of us? Do you have your content cards? You are now? There it is. OneBigFireOhio.com. Rock and roll. That is what I'm talking about. Listen, you would do yourself a favor. If you are in that market, if you're even close to that market, you better reach out to Ryan, man, because he's got a bunch of rules that'll make you into a millionaire agent. And if you are trying to sell your house or buy your house out there in the Columbus area, I am going to go ahead and highly recommend Ryan and his crew to be a part of your universe. And you can tell them that Sekou sent you, and maybe they'll throw you a little discount or something like that. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Ryan. Let's go. Let's grow together. Let's go. Hey, by the way, Ryan, who is your number one? I don't know if you have it. Look, I'm putting him on the spot, so he may not have it, right? Who is your number one vendor? The person that if you needed to, you could have them come at the last minute, and anybody that you refer to them, is in platinum status, man. It's my pleasure. Who's your number one vendor? I wonder who that is. I'm growing my vendor book. I want to make sure that I've got vendors around the world. A lender, title, whoever. I want to get them in there, man. See if they'll share your business and see if they'll grow this. See if we can grow this to a million Wednesday. Hold on, I'm at 28 new. 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Lower.com. That is your lender. I'm going to put him in my book. Tell the lowers that you are officially one of us, that I am officially one of you, or whatever, however you want to break that down. All right, let's see what I could do. I think my camera's a little too tight, the camera angle. I'm back. We don't own the rights to any music. So if FaceTime is looking to, if Facebook is looking to get me in trouble. All right, thanks again, brother. I love this group. Here's my info. Feel free to reach out. That's Sir Van Dyke Mortgage Corporation. That's my boy Paul. You go ahead and reach out to him. And I tell you right now, I don't think I have ever met someone with more integrity ever. So go ahead and rock and roll. Let's go. Let's grow. All right. Danielle is doing a thing. Danielle, did you do a watch party?
Yeah.
I want to talk about Danielle Taylor for 2 minutes and how, and how. No, you do what you're doing. I want to talk about Danielle Taylor for a second. So if anybody's watching on her watch party and they're seeing this, I want to talk about somebody that has an amazing amount of grit. And no matter what, if there's a shortcut, she's not taking it. She's going the long way around. She's going ahead. She's learning the lessons. She's taking the bumps and bruises so that you as a customer or client doesn't have to. And I would go ahead and suspect that if you're on this broadcast, you're one of her friends. She's going to go well beyond the Call of Duty in order to get this done. So I want to salute you on that. Welcome home and welcome back to work. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So I've got another 25 gratitude texts going out. Yeah, you see, I went with a wider angle so you can see my lines. I have 32 responses. I'll be counting that up. I see my man Mike Wall out there. What up, Mikey? Mike Wall, real estate royalty right there. Right? I see my man Dan Beer as well. Anybody with the name Beer is always invited to the party. Beer is always invited to the party. Avo! What's going on? That is one of my favorite names. And look, I'm really trying not to murder your last name. Derbalian. Avo Derbalian. Did I say it with the right little accents? Or is it Debalian? How does it go? I love it, man. Welcome to the party, Avo. We are looking to make the 5,000 contacts. How many contacts did you make today? How many leads? How many appointments? Go ahead and report your numbers. I'm getting numbers reported to me. I'll follow you the email. Let me know if I answered it correctly. All right. So I'm getting messages back. And the only reason why I'm responding to them is that this is my lead follow-up time. Okay. So during my lead follow-up, during my lead generation time, I do not answer the phone. I do not respond to text messages. I'm just counting them. During my lead follow-up is when I can respond to the text messages, when I can answer the phone, when I get, the whole 9 yards. I usually make phone calls between 8 a.m. and 11. I'm contemplating one day doing this live where I'm making my phone calls 8 a.m. to 11. So on Wednesday, I'll do my phone calls 8 a.m. to 11. And then I'll pause until 4 o'clock where I start my lead follow-up from 4 to 7. And you'll see how it comes together. Okay, because what you're not seeing right now is me making new contacts. What you're seeing me now is following up on contacts that I already have and leads that I already have. Here's the challenge, though. Most agents fall apart during lead follow-up. Most agents do not do lead follow-up either effectively or at all, and therefore I wind up taking all of the leads. Yeah. What's up, Rosado? 2032. 2. All right. We are going and growing. So now I am chewing through those 652 leads that I'm doing. I've already got 75 out of the 652. I am reaching out in a multitude of ways. I may have to make 1 or 2 phone calls, so you'll have to bear with me. What I do not do is I do not broadcast my call. I don't broadcast them on the other end of the call. because there's certain FCC regulations and things like that. I got bumped with it once. You can't be recording folks or broadcasting folks without their knowledge. Who knew? Me. So I will put on my headphones and I will dial them. And when I dial them, I will share what I'm saying. And the only way that you know what they're saying is if I follow the speech pattern where I'm repeating and approving. So if you've ever coached with me, you know that I always say, you do the script, you repeat the answer, you approve of their answer, and then you move on to another scripted question. So you'll be able to hear the scripted question that I ask. Then you'll hear what they say in response by me repeating it and approving of it. And we'll go through the line there. I get very little hangups when I'm doing lead follow-up because these are people that I've already communicated with. Right? And so there's a quick trick. Like, well, I don't know if you figured it out, but part of the reason why I send text messages first, because if you send a text message first and you don't show up as spam, boom. This is just a quick trick. 34. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 625. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 9. 749 contacts on the board right now. Sam, what's going on? Big Sam in the place to be. Welcome to the party. We are doing amazing things. We are making a minimum of 5,000 contacts every Wednesday. We're counting these numbers together. If everyone gets on and shares their numbers, we'll have to make it 10K Wednesday or 20K Wednesday or 100K Wednesday. It's up to you guys. Report your numbers. How many contacts did you make? How many living, breathing adult humans did you talk to today? Phone, face-to-face, text, instant message, direct message. Did you do live broadcast? How many views on your live broadcast? If you had a social media post, how many people liked and commented that you responded to? And of course, how many people are clicking on your links, clicking on your leads, and asking for more information? I had some pretty interesting people call me today. I did not get a chance to respond to everyone. If I am lead generating and you're calling, so if you're calling between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 and you go right to voicemail, it's because I'm lead generating. If you call me at another time and I'm not able to answer, I'm either on a one-on-one call with an agent or I'm helping the agent to grow. I will call you back. I will quite often just send you a message back that says, hey, I'll call you back ASAP. And I'm pretty good with that. I'll call you back. I owe Odell a call, but that's only because I love the dude. He had some pretty important information. I should have you join the group. 39. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, rocking and rolling. We are going and we are growing. I am chewing through dry erase markers like crazy. 2 more contacts. Put 2 more contacts on the board for my man Ruben Garcia, making it even. That's what I'm talking about. I like to have even numbers. Put those numbers up there. Yes, y'all. All right, looking for another black dry erase. I might have to substitute the purple for the black today. What are you talking about? Sorry about that, baby. Throwing markers at you. Oh no, this is a Sharpie. This is a permanent marker. Actually, you know what? I know how to take permanent markers off too, so I'm not really too stressed about it. I have a new pack somewhere.
I have to show you this because you think I'm joking about.
What do I think you're joking about? I don't think you're joking about anything.
Just look at that particular message right there. And the last line. I got all of them. All of them. What is it, the outcome you're looking for?
That's my girl.
Everyone was like,
grow that.
No, I like that.
Antonio Fradalone. That's my insurance. That's my insurance provider. Great dude all around. Father, dad, powerhouse. Doesn't take no for an answer. Grows the business like crazy. How does my people get in contact with you? 3 new contacts. How do my people get in contact with you, Antonio? Let's go. Let's grow. I got another Antonio in the line way up further. That's my brother Antonio. Another 3 on the board for Antonio. I'm running out. I'm running out. There we go. Another 3 on the board. Way to rock and roll. Let's grow together. I don't care if the number is 1. How many living, breathing adult humans did you talk to today? I have a feeling that your number is like 10 times that amount. I think you had 30 new contacts, Antonio, because you do not just talk to one person. You post so much. People responding to your posts are also contacts as long as you respond to them. So if I put up a cat post and somebody goes, aw, right, and comments on it, and then I go, I know, right? That's a contact. Those 3 things. I post, they comment, I respond. That's a contact. You do that a lot. It does not have to be a new contact. These are just contacts. These are your friends, your family. They want you to win. Put them up there. There you go. 347-722-5656. You either get him on Facebook or on his cell. That's my man, the myth, the legend, Antonio. All right, let's grow together. We got another 19, 20, 21, 22, 32. So we were at 749, that's 750 right there. And 60, 70, 80, 90, 825, 825. Those numbers look crazy. 825. We're at 825 contacts. Yeah, you got to respond. Well, get on those responses, man. You putting the work in. That's right. You got it. She's going to be a buster. Rocking and rolling. So we are at 825 contacts. It is 4:52 p.m. We're not even out of the first hour, and we're almost at 1,000. Let's go. Let's grow. Make it happen. I want these numbers. I'm going to send out another 25 gratitude texts as we speak. I'm saying gratitude texts. These are responses to gratitude texts that I set out this morning. I'm trying to describe it as well as possible, as good as possible, as defined as possible. How many contacts today so far? Nah, man, you've been working all day. You said no contact. You haven't spoken to any living, breathing. So you made contacts. How many? So those are the numbers that you need to start counting. That's good. Those are the numbers you need to start counting. What's that? Oh, it might be closed. So check in there. There might be some in there. Rock and roll. Here we go. The fortune is in the follow-up. That is right. That is the man right there. The fortune is in the follow-up, and most people do not follow up. I got Danielle. She got 5 different sheets going. Lines on one, names on another. She knows what she's doing. I'm out of her way. Yeah. Toes in the sand. I remember you told me that too. Toes in the sand. So I've got another 201, 214.
Alexa, skip.
So 800, 9, 1,000, 20, 30, 9, 1,000. Oh, jeez. All right, I gotta bust this up.
I'm gonna wait.
So it's 1,000. You guys have your own way. 1,039.
Alexa, skip.
There we go. I have no idea. Oh, there's my eraser. There you go. So we're at 1,039 at 4:54 p.m. Way to rock and roll, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eric B. Patton, a place to be. Eric had a deal fall apart today, and he just turned it around, and he's already finding them a new deal. He's the man, the myth, the legend. I love your attention to detail. I love your grit and your commitment to your clients and your customers. Keep it up, my brother. That's awesome. Only the best. Only the best today. Contacts all over the place. So that's 40. I just don't like uneven numbers, right? So we're at 10:40 at 4:54 p.m. Thank you, Danielle, for that one. Let's go. Let's grow. Anthony, what's going on, Anthony? That's how we say it. All right, we're growing like crazy. All right. I don't know, Jen, if you're on, but I'm about to review that email, right? So that we can make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. Yes, I got you, Jen. Hold on, let me see if I can invite her to the party. There she is. I don't know why she wasn't already there. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just responding. I'm sorry I'm not doing it out loud, but it turns out it was more personal than I thought, so I'm just responding to that. Oh, Tony Oso, what's going on? Tony Oos. Oh, there we go. Tony Tone. All right, you know I got like 9 Tonys online right now. Tony, Anthony, Antonio. So we are, I think we're frozen in space because this number has been the same, unless, let me just check. Tori Greggs, what's going on? There's that royalty right there. Big tour. All right, I've got another 25 going out right now. So now we are officially at 125. What I would do, Jen, I don't know if you're listening. Let me just call Jen real quick. Bung! Jen has an accepted contract. Boom! And it's a record breaker for her. Yeah. She got an accepted contract and it's a record breaker for her. I'm just going to give her a call.
Oh, the one in Jersey City.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, I just threw papers in her cart because I'm not trying to get.
Yeah, we don't want the
cooties.
Chinese cooties.
Hot mic.
Hot mic. Isn't that where is that?
Yeah, but
I think Washington is the only place in America. Hey, mama. Hey, yes, you were right. And what I would do, I'm live, but I'm on the mic and I'm talking to you. They can't hear you. What I would do is I would send an invitation into the world so that you can walk around and she can actually walk into finances and things like that and talk to them. Yeah, go to your enterprise page and there is at the bottom or somewhere in the middle. Yeah, EXP World Guest Request Form. Just go ahead and do that. All right. Yep.
thank you. Thank you.
It's all right. I'm here. I'm here with the people.
I have not heard this. Where is Cam when I need him?
How do you feel? Way better than yesterday. You slept? Shoot, I'm looking forward to that. Anthony Rosa, what's going on? I'm listening. Go to Hoboken Lock. What kind is it? Is it a medic? Let me. Is it a medical? Because it's got. Well, I do know a place that'll do it if it's as long as it's copyable. And I'll send you a text. What up? What up? Somebody just joined me, Frontalone. What's going on? All right, that's awesome. Is that Lil Man?
What's the name of the
Is that Lil Man? Can you hear me, brother? I can't hear you yet. There's a little headphone in the bottom left-hand corner that you got to click and join your audio.
Hey, Siri.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, first of all, I'm a little jealous of the peak right there. I'm trying to get the little frohawk going there. You know what's up? Who's that next to you, man?
Say what's up, Marcus.
What's that? Is that Miles Morales? Is that the Miles Morales Spider-Man? He's like, and I'm out. I want to be on camera, but now I'm out. Hold on, I gotta do this, Antonio. Hold on, I gotta do this. This is Tata. Chris Tata in the place to be joining. Oh man, what's up, my brother? How's the day going so far, Tom?
Your brother.
Well, you're a brother too. You're half brother.
Yeah, you my brother. Y'all both my brother. That's right, brothers. Oh, unless you call me Theo, unless I'm an uncle.
So what's going on, man? We just hanging out today. Work from home today.
Took a day off, which is important. Took a day off. I have not had a day off in a while, but that's only because I'm doing double duty.
Is he actually talking to Daddy?
Yeah, he's talking to me. We live right now.
Yeah, this is what we do for a living. This is
the
how
whole
we
world-
build the business.
The whole world can see you. Tell them.
So the business is built on 5-minute conversations, young man. And if you can get somebody on the phone for 5 minutes, you can negotiate the world. I love it.
All right. Look, I wanted to hop on, and I just wanted to tell you I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate everything that your team does. I don't appreciate Santa Claus for giving him this happy pill. And we got an event on the 30th, Public House 46, Clifton, New Jersey, Route 46. Real estate investors, agents, wholesalers, anybody involved with real estate at all, even trades, construction, whatever. Just come down, flip a card, and
Public House
46.
46. I almost said 23. I cut it in half. Public House 46. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know many people in the industry that works as hard as you, my brother. So when you're saying you're appreciating me, I appreciate the work that you put in. I appreciate. I'm not an easy man to catch up with, and Antonio and I sat down last week, either Thursday or Friday, and we just chopped it up, man. And like I said, man, it's sometimes, man, it's just about the mindset and just dumping the stuff out of our head. And I don't know if you got out of it the same thing I did, man, but I appreciated that, man. That was necessary for me.
Well, I appreciate you, man. That's why I wanted to hop on, and I wanted to tell you that in front of everybody, because anybody who's not really taking advantage of the mentoring that you do and the things that you have going on, they just missing the boat, man. They missing the boat, and
we're not paddling slowly.
Chasing their tail with commission breath out there, and they're not gonna make it happen in this business. 20% of people in this business succeed, and that's in the insurance industry and in the real estate industry. You know, me being in financial planning, I'm kind of an outcast in my field because I don't focus on securities in the stock market, and that I focus on real estate and creating tax shelters. So I get shunned upon a little bit, but I have a home with you guys. You make me feel at home, so I love hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna be there Friday, right?
I'll see you Friday, but watch this. Let me ask you this question, right? So as an outcast, and I know the feeling, brother, as an outcast, you're pointing people in the direction of real estate as an investment in security, right? Correct. And that makes you an outcast. But let me ask you this. Will a bank ever lend you money to go invest in the stock market?
No, they won't.
No, they won't. Why? Because real estate is the most secure investment you could do to guarantee wealth in your family and your life And so I support you, my brother. I support you and that mindset. You're not an outcast in my world. Come on and play. Anybody wants information, you want to build wealth, you want information, you get in touch with this man. He put his phone number in there. You grab him. You get on Facebook. You get in touch with him when you can, because he's not an easy man to catch up with. You out in Shaolin, right?
Yeah, Staten Island Wild and watching all the money piling.
There
Let's
you
go.
go, baby. Later, my brother. I love you.
All right, man. I'll see you later. Remember, Public House 46, Clifton,
46.
New Jersey, on the 30th. And you get a free drink ticket. Just mention the protection specialist at the door. Get a free drink ticket. Drinks on me. We have a free buffet.
Is that you, the protection specialist?
The protection specialist. Remember, protect what matters most.
All right, my brother. Out.
All right. See
All
you
right,
later.
we got another 32. Another 32.
Right, you want to say something? What do you want to say?
No, just study. About
Hey, Miles, I need you to protect the world, man, so you got to rock and roll, okay?
Am I being honest about what?
him hearing you.
Yes, we're having a conversation. He thinks this is a YouTube video or
This is
something.
not a YouTube video. What's your name, young man?
Marcus.
Marcus? Salute to Marcus. Another contact, Ruben Garcia in the place to be. Another contact. I gotta talk to you, Rube. All right, I'm just pivoting a little bit, Ant. I gotta talk to you, Rube, because I gotta see what your list looks like, right? Because I think you guys go hard enough to be making tons more contacts. I need to take a look what your list look like.
Dude, we're doing extra.
All right, rock and roll. We got another 11 uniques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 11 uniques. Demetria, what's going on, my sister? There's that royalty right there. Demetria Reed, in the place to be. All right. Listen, it's never too early to get your children involved with your investment, to get let your children know what you do for business. Let your children know what you do to grow and to thrive. If you're in sales, you are always an entrepreneur. I don't care if you're selling Maytag or if you're selling buildings or if you're selling, Lockheed Martin products. Hey there, sis. Get your kids involved. Every contact is a good contact. You go drop your kids off at school. There's 6 parents that you talk to on a regular basis. Those 6 people are great contacts because each one of them has a whole litany of people that they're connected to, that if you are in integrity and you are communicating on a regular basis and you're letting them know that it's okay to do business with you as well as being friends, you will probably be a part of their Facebook world, be a part of the Instagram world, and be a part of the business world when they need to move or when they need to invest. I'm just putting it out there. Don't shoot the messenger. There's a lot of people that complain that their life, that they have to do a work-life balance, right? There's a poem, and I don't remember who did it. But it says something like along the lines of if, and it's not if, damn, because I'm always go to if. It says that when people observe you, if they can't tell the difference between whether you're working or you're playing, right? If there's no difference between your workouts and your games, if there's no difference between you learning and you loving and things like that, then you are truly a balanced individual and happiest in all ways, or something like that. I am definitely paraphrasing. But this is a love. 18 more. I'm putting them on the board. Avo. 18 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Let's grow. Jeff Bonk B squared. The Bonks real estate royalty right there. They got Hoboken doing amazing things. They're constantly giving back. We had a conversation on National Service Day. Right, Martin Luther King holiday is National Service Day, right? National Day of Service, and he and Jeff and I were talking about all of the things they do during the year to give back to their community, to give to the growing communities, to give back to the parenting communities. And I'm like, dude, you need to tell people all the time, man, that you are constantly in your National Day of Service, man. So I salute you, Jeff, and Red, and the whole Bonks, the squad there. the team, the kids, and everybody, man. You guys are an example of the way this business should be run. And I'm very, very, very proud to be in business with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Boris, what's going on? What a great name. Boris Portnov. I hope I said that right. Portnov. I don't know. That's that New York City public school system. I might have gotten that right, Boris. Don't be mad at me if I said it wrong, okay? Correct me. Put it in phonetics and see if I can get it right. Portnov. Welcome to the party. We are making 5,000 contacts. We are already at 1,040, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 1,102 contacts. And it is only 5:10 p.m. Welcome to the party. Yes, I have had to replace my black marker with a blue. Another contact. What of my man, Ruben Garcia? A machine down there. Mikey B. I saw that you called, brother. I will call you back. I don't know what it was about because you didn't leave me a voice message. Send me a text. Anything you need to do, I got you covered, Mikey B. 1,102 contacts by 5:10 p.m. Let's go. Let's grow. All right, let me check in on my gratitude text. I have 125 out right now, and I gotta do a quick check to see how many have come back. 2, 9, 12, 16, 23. That's pretty good. Another 23 contacts have come back. 23, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 5, so 11, 25. There we go. Now the numbers are starting to make sense, right, guys? 1,125 contacts by 5:11 p.m. We're just going to grow like crazy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 30, 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 67. 1167. Let's go. Let's grow. Doing amazing things. So I got Cynthia Stambulian on the mark. She's doing her thing. She's already putting numbers up on the board. Sin Stam, 45 more contacts. Way to rock and roll. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4, 5. There we go. 67. 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 12. 1, 2, 1, 2. What? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. I am. Now, let me not go there. Sup, Micah? I see you. Let's grow this business like crazy. We're doing some amazing things. I got another 7 back. All right. Another 21, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 21. There we go. 12, 12. Boom. Yes. And you know I'm waiting for those numbers from the Tata. This is Tata. So I'm not doing any sugar. This is my one vice that I love. I don't think I can. Can I get in trouble for showing the Coke bottle on Facebook? I mean, shit. 0 sugar. It's 5:13. Come on, y'all. We are rocking and rolling. We got another 2 and some change on the board. We're growing this business like crazy. We're at 1,212, 15, 20, 30, 40, 1,240, 40, 1,240. Boom. Janetti, another 36 contacts on the board. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a deal a day challenge going on with all the agents in my life. And they're doing probably about 12 to 15 things daily in order to put something under contract every single day. If you're staying true to that, those numbers are going to grow like crazy. And by March, you guys will be seeing so many contracts closing is going to be crazy. Just confirmation that you're coming up. So unfortunately, all the apartments. All right, awesome sauce. I see you. Some sell, not less sell. My niece is just catching up with me. Okay, I'm in. I'm live and will respond ASAP. It's my niece. I can't let it down. Boom. All right, let's go. Let's grow. I'm gonna be in Massachusetts in February. We're gonna be doing a full appointment academy in Paramus, February 3rd through the 6th. Let's get that. Hey, Michelle, put that link up in the board there, and let's see if we can get some of these guys here. If you are a lender in this broadcast and you want to get the agents that you're working with into a higher level of production. What's up, Darren? I see you, Mr. Katz. If you want to get the agents in your universe into a higher level of production, you go ahead and maybe you'll sponsor them to come through the Appointment Academy. It doesn't matter what agency they're with. It doesn't matter what level of business they're in. All we're going to be doing is producing. Exactly what we're doing today is what we do on a massive level when we are doing our Appointment Academy. It is an incredible. Anybody that's been to it, if you guys want to put like an endorsement in the comments, please, by all means, I will appreciate that. The Appointment Academy is a passion project of mine, and if you guys review it, you say it's great, I'm gonna love it. If you say I gotta improve on something, I'm gonna love that too. So just go ahead and let me know. Alberta, what's going on? Yes, it's that medical royalty in the place to be. What's up, Pete? I see you out there. Let's rock and roll and let's grow together. Let's go, let's grow. We are doing 5,000 contacts in 3 hours. We have 1,240, 50, 60, 75, 77, 400. And 77 contacts on the board right now. 1,000. Oops. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. 1,277 contacts on the board right now. Let's go. Let's grow. It is 5:17 p.m. I see you, Alberta. Welcome to the party. Alberta is that medical royalty right there. Pete, real estate royalty. I see you, Alberta. We are talking about making 5,000 contacts. I am committed to helping at least 1,000 of my friends and family make great real estate decisions this year. Alberta, if you're looking to invest, this is the place to be. I got nothing but wonderful, highly recommended mortgage reps on here, wonderful real estate agents, investors, et cetera, et cetera. Let me know if you want me to add you to one of my investment groups. And if you want to do something this year, I would love to help. I've committed to helping 1,000 of my friends this year to make an incredibly powerful real estate decision. All right, another 11. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Oh, that's my song. We do not own the rights to any of this music. It is on the Alexa. My assumption is that I have a salesperson school certification. Are you joining? Oh, you have to let me help you to grow your business. You doing it in Queens? Let me know. Where are you going to be based out of? Let me know. I will help you. I can help anywhere you are. And knocks me off. I don't own the rights to that music, but I'm singing. Like, can I sing? All right. I mean, I can't sing, but I can sing. Right? They'll let me sing. Brooklyn. Oh, I've got some deals for you. Alberta, we'll talk offline. I will definitely send you a message. And here, I'm going to send you something to take a look at. Boom. That's okay. I got you, Berta. I got you covered. Jen Cologne. What's going on, Jen? Jen, congratulations. You did a record-breaking deal today. You got it accepted. Now let's get it through to close. I'm going to offer our closing services to you. We're doing them for very very select few very select few agents. We're inviting you to use our closing services as sort of like a beta test. So let us know. My niece is out there. Use. So look, I'm just communicating back and forth. Use Airbnb. I'll see if we have one there. Boom, Jen Cologne, you are invited. The Appointment Academy, 65 West Redford Avenue in Paramus, New Jersey. Boom, the 3rd through the 6th. Click on that link. Yes. So I'm telling you now, any of you lenders out there that want your agents to grow and want them to do some production, it's an open invitation. They are more than welcome to come through. Jen Cologne, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So 36. 36. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 80, 90, 310, 25, 6. So 1, 3, 2, 6. Boom! Let's go. Let's grow. I've got a bunch of leads coming in right now. 818.
Hi, how are you?
I have a bunch of return texts.
Bye, hon. Have a good one.
I have to go. What are your numbers? Don't leave without your numbers. How many contacts today? Huh? 6?
Yeah.
Powerful. Powerful.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good.
No problem. Thank you, Scotty.
He's coming back.
You know this is here.
Yeah. I just wanted to set that.
Okay.
How we doing?
Rocking and rolling. Boom. So 26, 32.
How you doing?
I'm good. I cannot complain.
1, 3, 3, 2. Let's go. Let's grow. Jen Cologne, another 21. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's 2 more there. Jen Cologne doing it. 21 contacts on the board. Bing, gang, go. Even not feeling well, she's putting contacts on the board. 35, 45, 55, 1355.
Wow, they taking me back with this.
Yeah, I haven't heard this forever. Forever. Forever, ever? Forever,
I forgot y'all used to bang on
ever.
this.
Drew Hill used to do some good stuff. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but we do not own the rights to this music. All right. I'm also looking to grow. I want to put 1,000 agents into business. I'm going to create wealth and income opportunities for 1,000 agents. So if you know somebody that has no allegiance, or somebody looking to get into the business, or somebody that's looking for a change, you send them my way, and I will definitely take good care of them. As of January 1st, I've helped 222 agents to cap. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to hook you up. No problem, Bert. Alberta Hogan in the place to be. All right. Oh, by the way, EXP, thank you very much. That revenue share hit right on time. It was beautiful. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. I'm doing some big things. Let me just double check my gratitude text. Whoo. So I've, in the meantime, sent out another 50. All right. 75. So I've had 75 responses. I'm loving it. 60, 70, 80. Wait. 50. 160, 70, 80.
Oh, that's a skip.
So 1480. That's where we are now. 1480. Let's go. Let's grow. My pleasure, my sister. After all, you did take good care of me when I was laying on your table and you had that sharp needle. Okay, let me just say it right now. I give you love. It felt like nothing. I had a needle in me and it didn't feel like anything. She's a master at work. Michelle. Okay, we are growing like crazy. I don't know if that number is. Tatiana's walking over. Tatiana's walking over big time.
No.
Tatiana, where we at? What's that number? You might as well shout it out. Come on over here with your sick ass.
What if I have the
You got the
Chinese,
cheetah,
the kunchin kunchon chon chon chon?
Don't do that. Hot mic.
What's that thing called?
I don't know. The cornucopia.
Yeah, the whatever virus. No, I already got over mine.
Okay, so where we at?
136.
136.
Contacts.
136 contacts.
Yes. We already did the contract. I have an appointment for 2 appointments for Saturday.
Ring that bell.
And
Bang.
And that's it.
No, that's more than it. That's great.
And then my buyers for my open house, but my clients for my open house.
Are they all calling back now?
Oh yeah, well I had like 10 like circulating, but I got 3 more that
Look.
had dropped off.
Look, ring, Tatiana. Love it. All right, rock and roll. Let's grow. Let's make this happen, y'all. It is 5:26 p.m. We are at 80, 90, 500, 600, 10, 15, 16. 1, 6, 16. Look at that. That's just repeating over and over again. We're getting the double. 16, 16. Instead of 1, 2, 1, 2, is 1, 6, 1, 6.
We need to play the number.
Yeah, right? Anything that you play that's double, that's going to be working. Yes. What's going on? I see you. Isa. Welcome to the party. There's that real estate royalty right there. Growing the business like crazy. The number is stuck. My contact number and my live bro. Okay, now there's some movement right there. Perfect. We didn't have any more new views in the last 15 minutes, so that's why I'm like, what the heck is going on? But now we're at 19 new views. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 16, 20, 35. 1635. We're at 1635. Let's go. Let's grow. All right. So we've got a bunch of notices. People are asking questions. Yeah, there it is. No, you know what? I'm out here. Somebody said that I might be doing this a little too hardcore. People asking me questions. I'm answering questions. It's my job to make sure that I answer questions. And clearly I'm not in any group that I'm not supposed to be in. So this is my world. And I will put my join application on wherever I'm at. Ding, ding, ding. Love you. Uh-oh, you hear that contact being made in the background? Can you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is textbook.
You don't?
That is textbook.
Okay.
That is that
So do you own
textbook.
any properties in the
You hear that tonality? She over there doing deals and heels.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Spending
Are you
this winter
looking to
cash and
expand
checks.
Or broaden your portfolio this year by purchasing property?
I love it. It's 5:29
Okay,
p.m.
perhaps at some point, not right now.
We're at
That's a couple of things I
1635.
can kinda unpack from that.
About
So,
300 contacts
what
away
can you narrow
from our
down to
$2,000
what
$2,000
county?
2,000
That's
contact
it,
minimum.
Bergen, Hudson, is it
I
two-family,
don't know what the
single-family?
views are. I
Also,
don't know
like,
what the share
what
views
is your
are.
team?
But I'm gonna tell you right now, we're probably already through the roof. Last week, Sheena, what's going on? Chris Trainer in the place to be.
Family?
First of all, I love the name Sheena, and then her last name is Singh. Sheena, sing.
Okay, awesome.
Chris
So I'll
Trainer
tell
in
you
the
what,
place to be. What's
I'm
going
gonna
on, my
check with
brother?
my business
Uh-oh, I
manager
got a
and
good
have
lead.
the voice that called you,
Here we go.
and I'd love
There's
to,
a great
expand
lead.
on the conversation with you
Bang.
regarding,
She's already turned it into a
properties that are out
lead.
there, something
She
that
probably
might
turned it
be
into an
nice
appointment
to
in a few
call
minutes.
off market, say like this is your property. I would be calling to see if an offer
Okay.
would you consider selling. So this is something that we do for clients for specific needs and properties. Okay. All right.
All right,
Send
let's
it.
go.
I'll
Let's
send you my
grow.
information. Just let me know you have it.
You
Have a
hear that
wonderful
happening in the
evening.
background? That's perfect. That's the
Take
way it
care.
should be.
Bye.
Let's get some more people on this call. Yes, yes, y'all. Look at that. That's how it's done.
I told you.
That is how it's done.
Salty breeze, feet in the sand.
You like that salty breeze? Feet, toes in the sand.
Toes in the sand. Make you come back and focus.
Focus. Focus, Daniel-san. Focus. Focus, Danielle-san.
That's right. What's his name? Alfonso?
All right.
Alfonso.
You have people that you have to follow up with as far as I'm concerned. There's people in North Bergen that I feel like you need to follow up with. What's up, Nikki Nicole? What's going on? Candace. Yes, all of this real estate royalty joining. We are making at least 5,000 contacts in these 3 hours. We are at the halfway mark at 5:31, and we are at 1,635 contacts. It is going to be a great, great day. As soon as folks start reporting their contacts, I know what you're thinking, Candace. Say, cool. What is a contact? A contact is any living, breathing adult human that we communicate with either by phone or in person. If we are sending out text or instant messages or direct messages and you get a response back, we're going to call that a contact as well. If you are sharing a live broadcast, if you're doing a watch party, or if you're doing your own live broadcast and you get views of your live broadcast, those are contacts as well. If you do a social media post, any social media post, and you get a like or a comment and you respond to that like or comment, that is a contact as well. And of course, if you have something out there and people are clicking on it and they want more information about it, those are contacts as well. And currently, I have got now 225 gratitude texts that I'm responding to. I was at 204. I've sent 25 extra or 20 extra or something like that. And now I'll start sending out more of my gratitude texts, just pure gratitude texts. So the rest of them I followed up with. I got another 19 back. Okay, so we're doing some great things. We're growing our business like crazy. Excuse me. All right. So don't forget to report your numbers. If you're out there, if you joined us, if you're doing your thing, just put your numbers up. I don't care if your number is 1, 2, 5, 7. I don't care what that number is. Add to the number of contacts that we're making, and we will grow our business like crazy. All right. My ISA department, right? So I have people making dials for me. My ISAs have another. That's 82. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. 50, 60, 10, 80, 1, 2. All right. That was for the whole day. I'm looking for the Sotero cells. That man is putting numbers up big time all the time. Oh man, Shevitz. So, for the last couple of weeks, I've been operating. 1, 2, 3. There we go. For the last couple of weeks, I've been operating sort of with a flat tire. My best friend in the world, she just got the bionic knee, so we've been making sure that she's all right. And then I popped my calf muscle, and so the both of us are limping around the house. Her right leg, my left leg, so we make one good pair of legs with the two of us. But she's moving faster than me now. Like, she's doing her thing. She ain't had her time. She running around the block. I'm limping up and down the stairs. How many living, breathing adult humans have you spoken to today? Either on phone or in person. Thank you, Michelle. Perfect. All right, we are going and growing. Let's take this to the next level. I would like everyone out there, everyone within the sound of my voice, to find 10 people in their phones or on their Facebook instant message or direct message. And I'd like you to send this message out. 2 more contacts. Ruben Garcia, you are a monster. You are a beast. But one of my favorite kinds. Salute to you, brother. That's what I'm talking about. So I'd like you to find 10 people in your contact list, in your friends list, whatever. And I'd like you to send a message to them that says, hey, thank you for your support and for trusting me with all of your, and in my case, it's real estate needs. In Antonio's case, it might be all financing needs. And I don't know, there's a bunch of different folks on my timeline. So just replace whatever your industry is in that thing. So thank you for your support and for trusting me with all of your blank needs. Hit period and hit send. Thank you for your support and for trusting me with all your real estate needs. Send it out. I want you to send it to at least 10 people right now and see what the results are. You'll count the contacts when they respond to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what do I say? Well, the reality is that anytime you make contact and just say thank you to somebody, there's nothing else to say. I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you, right? And that right there is more than 90% of your competition is doing, okay? So in your phone right now, here's your challenge. I'm sending this out to everyone that can hear my voice. I want to put a challenge out there. I want you to find 10 people right now to send a gratitude text to, right? There's 8 people that you were with on a boat, Danielle. Go ahead and send that gratitude text out. I know. I will send it out. Yeah. From me. Can you tell them that I said thank you for looking out after my sis? All right. Gratitude text from me. There you go. So Say just wanted to add on to my gratitude. All right. Rocking and rolling. We got another 15. What's up, Dave Finale?
Hey man, I just got off my coaching call.
Uh-oh.
I was on it for 2.5 hours.
Oh my goodness. So what do we have in store for us today? 40, 50, 60, 100, so that's 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 7. Wait, 700, 1767. Okay. Go ahead, my brother. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. I mean, you got to count.
I'm just,
that's as important as everything
I got to take off my shoes to count this high.
You know, it's just, I mean, what we talk about, I mean, 4 C's came up a lot today.
Okay.
4 C's.
4 C's. We spoke about that last week.
Right? We did.
Commitment.
Commitment, courage, capacity, confidence.
Commitment, courage, capacity, and confidence.
That was a big one today. And you know, if something's not working,
Mm-hmm.
The answer's probably right in front of you. It's staring at you.
You're staring at me. I'm staring at you, man.
You know my answer.
Listen, when I talked about Dave Finale, me just doing a brain dump and just kind of getting a mindset right. We do a blog every Wednesday at this point, man. Like where we get together and we're on this,
right?
And we just sort of spit it out here,
Right.
And so we're formalizing this blog, and it'll be coming to you guys in February.
Right. Yes.
Blog,
Podcast. You mean
podcast? Did I say that? Did I said it wrong.
Who's it for?
Yeah, like is it just for real estate agents? Who's it for?
No, I mean, look, it can be applied to any business. It can be applied to any life. What we're going to talk about is it's going to be real estate based.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're going to talk about is we're going to take a simple topic and we're going to expand on it for like 15 minutes. You know,
I'm a rebel, so I'm always going to look to break things.
Like 15 minutes or break
break the topic. Like, whatever we do, we're going to look to break it. So
I'd love to see. I didn't mean.
No.
I'd love to see people tell us what they want to know about.
Dude, man, if you could hear from us, you get 2 old war horses, right? And you could get any information for free from us. What would it be? What do you want to hear? The Square Business too, because we're not gonna bullshit you guys. We don't have time for it. Uh-oh. I think somebody else is joining us. Oh no, those are gratitude texts coming back. Look at that. Look at that number there.
Hey, you know, just talking about you're talking about mass text and stuff, and I know Hanis has got the thing for iPhone fixed up and figured out.
Oh, she figured out the
She got
iPhone
it
thing?
figured out, but you know, I don't know if anybody out here is using KV Core, but you can mass text from KV Core, you know.
I can do a mass text from one of my favorite lead gen sources in the
Yes,
world.
you can. Because I have been a
jeez.
student of KV Core over the past week. I've
jeez.
gone top to bottom.
You get your new toy.
I have my new toy because I got it. I mean, it's there for me. I should use it. I mean, you know, there are some glitches I'm working out and figuring out how to do stuff.
Uh-huh.
But
KV
it is like atomic.
KV Core, for anybody that doesn't know, is our native sort of database resource website here at EXP. I think you can get it. I forget what it's called if you're not with EXP, but like you can get a version of it.
It's called Conversion at one time, right?
Yeah, it's Conversion.
Here's the thing. I mean, most CRMs now have a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so I can't say that, you know, nobody else has any of this.
She just did 65 mass texts.
65 mass texts. There's Jen Cologne.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jen Cologne. 65 mass texts on KV Core. See that? So I say it gets
It's
proven.
done.
How
Boom.
about that shit? That's amazing.
And then Trina is doing it. You can mass text on KV Core. I need to learn more about the pages. Hey,
that's
listen,
not
man,
hard, man.
I got you covered on that. Send out those texts. Remember, I just put a challenge out. Another 10. Just find 10 people and send out your message.
So there's a lot of people. Let's talk CRMs for a couple of minutes,
Please.
all right?
Please.
Because a lot of people, you know they need a CRM.
Contact resource management.
Contact relationship manager.
He's right.
That's not often. But anyway, a lot of people have trouble with them, okay? People have trouble with them. And they have trouble with them because they let the frustration flow from the very beginning because they put in their head, this is going to be hard to do. Now, granted, I'll tell you that I did not go heavily into KV Core in the beginning because I was working on other things and I didn't have time for the frustration, right? So what I did was I decided, you know what, this is something I have to do, and I wrote it down that I had to do it. And I wrote down on a piece of paper that I had to finish going through KV Core by, what was it, yesterday was my date. But I did it, I give myself dates to accomplish things. And my goal is always to finish before.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I went through all the lessons because they give you everything. They walk you, they take your hand.
So easy.
And they walk you through. They want to do it in 4 weeks. Right, I did it in 4 days, right? Because I took my time through it.
Right.
And since I'm not really in production, I really can't put everything into it because it will take somebody else more time.
Right.
I'm trying to upload a list of leads and stuff, and that's going to be pretty cool.
We're going to have to use it in our production.
Yes, I know, and that's one of the reasons I did it. So yeah, we'll get to that in a second because we want people to join us and to challenge us.
All right, wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So anyway, but it's look. It is awesome, and there's a website that comes with it. And the great thing about the website is that, all right, so you're paying for everything. You get this website with it. It's just a simple search website, but it really kind of lets you know if your buyer's on it. It lets you know when they fart. You know,
Okay.
well, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? But it lets you know when they're on there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a dance coming
You
up.
walking over? Come on.
No, I'm putting the paperwork together for a contract on 2 lots.
What'd you say? You walking over? Thank you. I just need 2 rings. She's trying not to be helter skelter. Boom!
Yeah.
I'm gonna count that as 2.
Yes.
And he
Bang.
So it's very good.
Hard-won victories. They taste so
this
sweet.
Is my absentee call list.
Absentee call list. This is calling around. This is for your investors.
Specifically in the area.
So you're doing the work that you're supposed to do.
Right.
You're going above and beyond.
Right.
You're following up with text messages. I know for a fact that you get these people on the line because you don't stop. You're a relentless right?
He asked me, it wasn't even about the business. He asked me how was my trip.
There
and
you
where did I
go. There you go.
So we were talking about that before we got into this.
And
He's
then
just like, I really appreciate how you've just been on it since you contacted me. And he said before,
I don't know if you can
they
hear it,
try
but
to split the lots because that's what his lawyer has, the paperwork for. He's pushing them off because he wants to work with me. He likes what we brought to the table after one or two conversations of, hey,
Absolutely.
you still have this
Tenacity.
property. He didn't own that property anymore, but then he told me about another property that he has that they were looking to sell. And that's how.
bang.
Yeah.
I believe that's called a bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. T.O. Devin would have been like, bang. He'd been like,
He'd be like, yes, go.
yes, let's go. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Right.
interrupt.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
No.
That's
We're
important.
not saying I'm sorry anymore. We're saying thank you for being patient with us.
Thank you for being patient.
Oh man.
Thank you for
That's
being
very
I'm
nice.
learning that.
I like
I'm
that.
telling you,
Thank you for being patient.
his line while I was away, I'll be very honest. What is the outcome that you're looking for?
What is the outcome?
My
that you're
friends were
looking
like
for?
this. We're in a conversation. The one of them at Danny.
Let me tell you something. We'll get back to the KV Core thing, but I gotta say something that what I have learned in the time I have been surrounded by you guys is I've actually learned how to talk.
We're doing some pretty powerful stuff together.
Right?
I need a fist in that one too. I have to.
We've learned how to talk,
I have.
and it's not. I've learned an awful lot from you. I've learned an awful lot from everybody else. We've learned a lot from each other, and it's what I've learned is what I want to be, which is different, right? So that's what you get by being around the right people, growing with the right people. And I know that's let's go, let's grow. Who you grow with matters is really important. I mean, I can go in through your hashtags. Who you grow with matters, growth, real estate, the Vogue Group, team building. Elevate, dominate. But the point, but it makes sense because our conversations.
Bye.
Hey, did you figure out how to text with mass
honeys.
text with iPhone?
Did you figure out your old your
iPhone?
Your toy phone? Or you're on the phone?
Okay.
She's on the phone.
All right. But anyway, back to but the point is that people. I'm gonna go back to my favorite practice, the word practice example. 396 out of 397, I believe, was the number. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The number of votes that Derek Jeter got for the Hall of Fame. Oh, and by the way, it's just been announced Eli Manning is retiring on Friday. So anyway, that's your sports for the day. But I go back to Derek Jeter. Good night. His first year, he was drafted in 1992. He was drafted the first pick by the Yankees, and his first year he made something like 52, 56 errors.
Okay.
Right, and he was frustrated. He wanted to quit. His dad said, "Don't quit."
52 or 56 errors.
Whatever. Yeah.
Like
right.
But that's an incredible
That's
amount.
an incredible amount of errors at shortstop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's also understand something. He's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's only played shortstop. He never went to another position, not even for a day. Maybe he DH'd every now and then, which was very rarely, but he only played shortstop. Now he is going to be known as one of the best shortstops that ever played the game.
Wow.
I mean, when you look at hits, he's number 6 on the all-time list. The guy had a lifetime average of 310. His lifetime playoff average was 309.
Damn.
Right? So you look at this guy and say, why? Why?
Right. How did he accomplish
And
it?
yes, I am a Derek Jeter fan, but he did it with practice. And I want you to look at the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. What did they do today? They practiced. What did they just do on Sunday? Right? They won their respective championships for the conferences. And in less than 2 weeks, they're going to what's called the Super Bowl. Right? So, and what happens on Super Bowl Sunday? Well, it actually is the cause of the most call-out sick day, the next day, Monday, in the country in the year.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. So, the point, but here it is. What are they going to do? What are they going to do next Wednesday? Practice. What are they going to do the day before the Super Bowl?
They're going to practice.
They're going to practice. The day before, the day of the most important game of maybe their careers,
right? Because it might be the only time they're
And
going to.
and they're the best two teams,
Right.
and they really are the best two teams. They're going to practice.
Yeah. So I had a friend of mine. So guys that know me, everybody that knows me knows I used to fight. I used to, practice and train. What we used to say is you practice and break yourself in class so that no one can break you on the street.
Right.
And a fight lasts 30 seconds, 40 seconds at most, but you practice for months and years to keep from dying in those 30 or 40 seconds.
And this is the reason why when you're not successful at a presentation,
Mm-hmm.
at a phone call,
Mm-hmm.
and you think you really messed it up, maybe you did, but what you need to look at and to realize is that that's what you need to practice to get better at.
I tell them all the time, man. Just
So-
practice. Wait, this Friday, aren't we having a practice session?
Tomorrow
Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow we have a practice session.
Thursday, 11:30 to 2, we're doing a listing presentation practice session.
I'm still counting.
It's open to
Mike.
anybody.
What's going on, Mike B?
It's open to anybody. We're gonna do it, in person.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone is interested in tuning in, we will
broadcast
live stream it
Okay.
on Zoom. They just need to contact you or me for the
Okay.
link.
Okay.
We're not gonna put the link out there only if it's requested, right?
Got you. Rolling Young. What's
Right.
up, Megan?
And
Megan
what I'll do is I'll do a quick live broadcast tomorrow morning to just to give people a shout out to come to it, even if it's just that. But everybody's that's gonna be involved is gonna have 20 minutes to do a presentation. Now you say, well, mine's longer than that. No, you got to do 20 minutes to convince us that we should listen to you.
If yours is longer than that,
Right.
we're gonna work to shorten
Right.
it. I'll tell you that right.
Right. And if you talk more than the person you're talking to, you lose. Right? But anyway, so that's well, I forgot what I was talking about. So anyway,
We were talking about practice. See, this is what our what is it called? The not a blog.
our podcast.
A podcast. I was like screencast. I was like, this is what our screencast is going to be. Is it going to be us, sort of talking our way through this business, the mistakes that we've made, the mistakes that we've seen, the things that have worked, people that we know that are really, really making this thing happen, and holding on with both hands, man. We're gonna
Right.
do
So,
this together.
and if you have a person that you can hang out with and you talk like this, shame on you if you're not with them 4 or 5 times a week.
Damn right.
Shame on you. I mean,
Damn right.
look, and if you look with iPhones, you have video call on yours too, right? On that toy phone.
Yeah, on the real phone here, we actually have one that works all the time.
Oh, okay. So, but my point is, you can do video calls with anybody, and if we're talking about practicing, or talking about talking to somebody, just talk the business through. You'll get ideas, right? But here's the point. I remember a story of telling someone about this new process I wanted them to try, and it had to do with buyers. And the complaint was that buyers wanted to see 8 houses on a weekend. And I said, well, go videotape them all.
Yeah.
SavvyHouseHunting.com, by the way, is a friend of mine for a portal situation. And then he went back to go do work, and I went and see how you doing. It's one of my agents, and he goes to me, he says, I got all these showings, and there's one customer. I said, well, why don't you do what you just said you loved? You liked the idea. And he said, oh, I can't do that. I said, listen to you. Why did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. Hey, you know what?
He didn't really have an answer, did he?
No. See, just
What's up, Karen?
So I want to get back to the CRM issue.
4 more contacts for Jen. I'm listening, brother.
So it's not an issue. It's that don't let it frustrate you, because all these CRMs out there are atomic. They've got all these things. And I'm not going to say that KV Core is better than this one or better than that one.
It is.
Right? But, I mean, there's a something that begins with a C or something that another company has, and they built it from scratch, and don't know why, but that's okay.
What's up, Karen?
But anyway, so it's it's, I mean, everything's got to be used. You just have to spend the time.
Well,
using
if
it.
you use it, so my philosophy is, right, like I'm just going to use it until I find something that it can't do, and then I'll figure out the way around that. Instead of sitting there studying it and trying to figure out ahead of time what it won't do, I'm just going to do it until I break it, right? And
Right.
so I haven't been able to break KV Core yet.
Well, here's the thing too. I mean, if and you say, well, I don't
What's
want
up,
to
Big
spend the
John?
money because I don't know if I'm going to do it. So just buy it month to month, because they do get discounts if you buy something on an annual basis. And I did that. And I'm going to tell you, if you want to save money, I'm going to tell you to go to Lion Desk.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, as far as CRMs are
As far as
concerned.
CRMs are concerned, Lion Desk, as far as a CRM, best bang for the buck. You can do video text and mass text, right? And it's the only way
Lion Desk was powerful as hell when we were working as an individual agent,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As an individual agent, Lion Desk was powerful as hell. As a group, we grew beyond its capabilities. And so what we've sort of figured out is that there's no one solution for
Right.
every business.
Right. There isn't. And look, there are so many CRMs out there. And I'm going to tell you that the best one is the one that you're going to use. And that's the saying over the past few years. The best CRM is the one you'll use. So, I mean, I have this, I'm paying for it. So I did the work to learn how to use it. And I realized with technology, when I had my brokerage, I invented or designed all the technology, because we had a cloud 15 years ago when nobody else did, and it scared the crap out of people.
This is why I talk to him all the damn time.
So, and I'm not the guy that built it. I'm just the guy that said, this is what I want. Right?
I don't care if you're the guy that built it. It's the vision to do it.
So thank you.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. Because I mean, we were talking earlier today. I was just like, yeah, I want X, and you're like, can you describe it to me? I was like, no.
Right.
I could show you what I want, and somebody else is gonna build it.
Right.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Right. So I mean, if you're willing to get frustrated and you're willing to learn something and to commit to it, there's that word again, right? You're going to get good at it. And that's why, I mean, look, we talked about something a few months ago, and we have to be putting it into action now, which is this little thing we're talking about for next month.
Let me just shout this out real quickly.
Go.
It is 5:56 p.m. We're at 1,940 contacts.
Oh, if I count mine, you're over it.
And then
Yeah,
I got a bunch of people who haven't responded, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing is incredible. The challenges that we've put on ourselves are incredible.
Right. And that's where you grow. See, here's the great part about, it sounds like it's a mutual admiration society, and you know what? So who cares? The point is that I'm working with a bunch of people that I enjoy working with, and that it's just fun to talk. I mean, no matter who it is, whether it's Scott over there or whatever. I mean,
He got the curly hair. Look at him with the curly hair.
There's people I want to talk to just to help. I mean,
well, it's a mutual admiration society, right?
Yes.
I've worked in the opposite.
So have I.
And it sucks.
So
I'll take this over that anytime.
Well, you know what? As I'm going to tell you that, there's something I liked about everyone that was in my brokerage.
Mm-hmm.
There are, a few people that I'm very close with still today.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Still to this day, we still talk about business. They still ask me for help, and I ask them for help.
Well,
Right?
Look, when I say to folks, like I say out here all the time, it doesn't matter what agency you're with. I don't care, what level of business you're in. Come through, join us. Let's add our numbers. I'm not saying it for my health. I'm saying it because I don't care. I'm going to give you what I have.
Well, that's exactly it. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a shout out to Justin Smith, Kim Marzano, and Pete Kopech. 3 people who I've really been close with for a long time from my brokerage that are really working hard and killing it, right? And I want them to see exactly what we're doing so I can help their businesses. And that's all. And they know that.
That's good.
And they know that.
It's this idea, like, so I've heard business development coaches, other business, look at all those contacts coming in, man.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just keep coming in, man.
Look at Janetti.
Janetti 3, 4, 5. No, I'm just popping in. That's
popping over there.
That's that's my WhatsApp. I mean, not WhatsApp. That's my
3 responses to your group text to my girls.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you so much. Stay cool.
1, 2,
we really
3.
appreciate I'm waiting on
Ow. Ow.
the CEO, as I just called
The
her.
CEO. But
CEO.
what I wanted to say is that I hear so many business development coaches and gurus and things like that talking about starting with gratitude, starting with contribution and this and that, and then immediately go into how much things cost. Right? I mean, like almost immediately go into how much things cost. When they say, hey, start your day with gratitude, start from contribution, it's this like airy fairy concept that doesn't have any kind of real world effect to it, right? Would you say the writing is the action part of thinking? How do you say that?
Writing is the doing part of thinking.
Writing is the doing part of thinking.
Think about that one.
Chris Styles in the place to be. What's going on? We got a reverb. Hold on a second.
Oh, we got somebody else.
Oh, there it is. That's Frank Dippold. Yes, sir. It's that mortgage royalty right there. What's going on? Be careful, Dippold. You driving?
I had to pick up my daughter from school. Say hello.
There you go. I heard you are. You got a gun in that arm right there, young lady. I heard you could throw the ball a ton.
Watch this. Watch this. What's my favorite mortgage product? What do we always pass houses and say?
203K.
203K. Boom. What's going on, sis? It's never too early. Today is the day that we involve the next generation of these maniacs.
She looks at those houses and says, "Oh, Dad, that's a 203K." I'm like,
That's a 203K. There you go. I want her on my team.
Yeah, that needs help.
I want her on my team.
That's right.
All right, so we are rocking and rolling and growing. Hey, Frank, man, I mean, I know that you're on the road and you're driving. I talk about you guys a lot. Like I talk about your system a lot. I was just talking about Paul and the integrity there. I want to give you the same shout out, man, that you've always shown up the way that you say you were going to show up. You've always provided service. I've asked you to talk to people on the weekend when you were off fishing or doing something with your family and you still managed to find the time. I'm not suggesting that people do that. I'm just saying I appreciate it, right? You've got this velocity of money coming up. You got one of these velocity of money coming. One of these.
That's right.
when is it coming up, brother?
Next Thursday, January 30th, at the Hyatt in Morristown at 6:30 p.m.
All right, so Michelle is going to put that in the thing there. Is there an Eventbrite for it? Do you remember that off the top of your head?
We created an Eventbrite for it, and actually I can copy and paste it to you because we created one for the DeVoe group. So everybody that signs up through you guys, we'll send you back the names of people that came through the DeVoe link.
Well, listen, if you guys could put that in the notes or the copy, maybe your daughter can copy and paste it for you and put it in the notes, and Michelle will put it up.
That's right.
I don't want you getting in trouble. I see she had her Starbucks or something like that, and I definitely enjoy that. Can you just give me like the elevator pitch as to what the velocity of money is?
Sure, absolutely. So in a nutshell, we've created a program for anybody and everybody because I believe that the way any of us are going to retire is with owning and paying off 3 pieces of real estate. So whether somebody's a millennial, I have something really special for the millennials, which you guys all know about, but you got to come to the seminar. Or they own a single family or a condo now, we can show them how to get involved, and it's not as hard as you think. And then there's people who flip properties, and we're going to show them a formula that's maybe going to turn some flips into long-term buy and holds. And we partner up with you guys at EXP, and we just canvass the area. We get people the right properties. We get them paid off, and we retire with $12,000 to $15,000 a month in cash flow and a couple $1 million in real estate paid off. So
I don't know if you can
that's
see
the
this,
American dream.
but there's a billionaire in the making right here. There's a shirt right here, billionaire in the making. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom. So you got that. So with 3 properties, you can go ahead and have your dream home. And you're saying that within 3 to 4 years, you could be into your dream home with little to no money down.
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of seminars out there. There's all sorts of gimmicks out there. This is a mathematical equation on how to buy real estate. And it either fits my formula or it doesn't. And when you buy it, the beauty of the formula is that you can pay off the real estate in 20 years or less. Wow. So at the end of the day, I show people why the traditional methods of retiring, 401k, 529 for college, pensions are going away, Social Security's weak, The only way to do it is through real estate, and it's not as hard as everybody thinks.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna fill the room up for you, bro.
Sounds good.
There's gotta be a dozen people that I know that need to and want to get this kind of information. I promised 1,000 people this year that I'm going to help them make a great real estate decision, and I think that your program is one of them. So whatever I can do to fill it up, man, I'm going to do it, man. That's great. Now let's talk about this arm that you got over there next to you, man. What's next on the agenda for her?
Oh, why don't you tell everybody, though? Hurry up. He wants to know about your arm.
Yeah, come on, let's talk. What's on your agenda?
16 tournaments from now until July.
Bang.
And softball three times a week for like 2 hours each. And yeah, it's hard, but we're gonna be traveling all along the East Coast, so I'm ready. It's exciting.
Awesome.
Wow.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you a secret?
I need to give her I'm built for this t-shirt.
Yeah. She needs an I'm built for this T-shirt.
I need to give you I'm built for this t-shirt just for this.
But here's the secret. Here's the secret. The secret is most of us wish we could work like you. Most of us wish that we could work like you.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And look at her age. Look, she already has the discipline.
You got the discipline.
And the drive.
You got the drive. You got the passion. And here's the thing that most adults don't have: their reason why.
Yep.
You've got a great reason why. You got some great support over there. Now you got other uncles and aunties over here.
Right.
And we're gonna push for you and no sleep. We take no days off. And
no
have
excuses.
fun. No excuses. Listen to her.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about. So these are the people that I refer and definitely recommend that you guys work with. It's folks with the power and the discipline. And I got to tell you that I only work with people who are accountable. That's a hell of accountability over there. She is a hell of accountability. I'm pretty sure that Frank can't take a day where he's like, you know what, I just don't feel like doing stuff. She's like, what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tell him.
exactly.
She wants to tell you what.
Let's go, Dad.
One last thing. She wants to tell you what fear stands for. Tell him what fear stands for.
False evidence that appears real.
There you go, babe.
Wow.
Let's go,
Let's
let's
go.
grow. Let's go, let's grow. Well, you are always
I'll
invited back
I'll
onto
see you
this
guys
program.
in a few years. I'll see you guys in a few
I'll
years.
see you. I'll see you shorter than that. I'm gonna rock and roll with you. Heck yeah, velocity of money. That's what I'm talking about. Next Thursday. So Michelle has already got it in the link. The link in the comments over here.
Awesome.
Be safe. The roads are icy.
Thank you, guys.
Man. Love you, brother.
Thank
All right.
Thank you.
Amen. God bless. See everybody soon.
Take care, man.
Later.
All right,
So
bye.
so this is what my life is like. It's just finding new ways to grow, finding new ways to connect to folks. That I'm gonna find the source of that poem that says that if you can't tell the difference between work and play, that you are in fact in the best place to be as a man or as a woman or as a person. I love it, Paul. Good stuff, Julia. There you go. All right, I got instant messages going on over here. I got you. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 16 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's making shit fun.
Yes, this is
She's making
fun.
it fun. It's hard. Well, she said it's hard work, but I'm looking forward to it because she's making it fun. She doesn't
Yes.
hard work, but it's fun. Like you just said, work and fun.
If you can't tell the difference, that's when you're in your right space. There's Sheetal out there. There's my girl.
There she is.
Sheetal and I have gone way, way back. This business has had me for a few decades at this point. And me and Sheetal have definitely done some great, great things together. One of the things that I can count on is that if they're a new buyer, first-time buyer, or something like that, and they need some help, they need some hand-holding, I know that if I just give it to Sheetal, right, I don't have to worry about it. Just set it and forget it. I love you. Hey, welcome to the party. We're making contacts like crazy. Let me just check in on my Mighty Text really quick. I just need to peek at it. And 204 is the number. All right. And then I could go on back. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, shoot. We're running out of space.
Oh, shit.
3, 4. All right. So we're at 2,142. 2,142. Bang.
And we haven't even looked at what I got.
We haven't looked at everything. So we're at 2,142 contacts at 6:09
Have you
p.m.
heard from McMahon yet?
McMahon he threw out a number, but that was at the beginning, so I don't know what he's gotten since then.
Right.
And I haven't heard from This Is Tata.
Yeah,
There you go. And see, look, some sellers over there making contacts like crazy, right? And he always puts his contact up after we finish the broadcast. He always throws down after we finish the broadcast. So he give us an update. Roundabouts, where are you right now, brother? 45. That's pretty powerful. Here's the thing. So he and I, we belong into a very powerful organization that teaches us how to network, right? It teaches us how to network. How do they, are we inviting folks to be a part of that organization?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's the free seminar that you've gone to in Hoboken. There's a few of those coming up in the coming weeks.
If you will, all in Manhattan. If you will, jump on and put it in the comment section here, right? One of the things that I've learned,
the whole
put
invite?
an invite to the next one into the thing there, if you can, if you know where it is. One of the things that I've learned from going to this workshop, right? It was not many. It's like 4 or something like that we went to, right? So one of the things that I learned is I give a score to every contact I have.
Really?
I give a score to every appointment I set. I give a score to everything that happens, right?
Really?
So, yeah, I might have 200 contacts, but I may have a score of 1,005 because some of them were 10-point contacts and some of them were 2-point contacts.
Well, what's the difference between a 10-point and a 2-point contact?
So if I make a contact with you and it turns into an appointment, that's going to be a higher contact, right? That's going to be a higher level contact. If the contact that I make is an invitation or a gift or something like that, and you receive and you send, hey, thank you for the fruitcake that you sent or whatever, et cetera, that's going to be a higher contact than just, hey, pass each other on the street, right? So all of them matter. All of them count. It's just going to be different values to them. It's helped me to sort of see where to spend more time. So if I have let's say there's a group that we go to, what's the name of those networking groups that everyone likes to go to? BNI. Let's say I go to a BNI group, and this particular BNI group is incredibly valuable for me, right? So Sheetal and I were a part of the same BNI at one point, and that BNI has this person and this person, and we are working together. Right. Every time I go to that BNI group and I communicate with folks that I'm doing good stuff with, that's a higher score contact than, let's say, every time I go to Starbucks.
So that's really interesting, and that's exactly what people need to be doing with every contact they make, because they know from that score who needs more time and who is a good possibility that's going to allow you to help people they know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at, just to use a sphere of influence, circle of influence, whatever you want to call it, if you've got 200 people, hopefully you've got 5 people that, there's actually probably no one on that list you do not have to talk to. But, there's probably 5 people that are going to refer you 2-3 people a year,
mm-hmm.
right? And if that's happening, take care of those people. But then there's the next 100 or so that are a good chance that they're going to refer you, right? And they need a little more work. So that's why you take the numbers that you said is beautiful, because it makes it easier to score.
It's much easier to score. It's a higher score. And so what I tell agents all the time, right, there's leading numbers, right? How many of X does it take for you to get a Y? How many Ys does it take for you to get a Z? Those are the leading numbers, right? And then once the Z's start turning into appointment and contracts, those are the lagging numbers. Like what do you get out of it? How many fall off before this happens, right? If we're paying attention to our numbers, the numbers are the language of business.
Right.
And that is what we're looking for.
So I talked about my coaching call earlier, and I watch my numbers. I work with social media advertising. I work with webinars, all different things, and everything works together. So, I said, okay, so this is going like this, this, and this. We looked at my numbers, and my numbers on my marketing are phenomenal, but I don't have the results. So we looked at another metric, and at a certain point, the metric fell off the table. So it's like, okay, there's your answer. So if you know your numbers,
you can pivot, you can change, you can boost, you can.
That's right.
Ease back.
You can find the answer of what's working and what's not working. So if you're making 100 calls, or let's say you make 1,000 calls and you got one out of it, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Okay, so it's not the number of calls, right? So is it the message?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the message.
You know what?
Or it might be your tone.
Coaching, as long as we've been coaching, right? We can look at the results based on numbers.
Right.
And I can tell you exactly where it's falling apart.
Right.
I mean, exactly.
So I mean today we did a call today about listing presentations because just a weekly call with you, right? And you made a comment. I don't know if it was about tone or about speed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're always looking at speed, right, of how we're talking, but we're also looking at the confidence in the tone as well.
The confidence in the tone. What I began to say, right? What I've begun to say is that confidence can be broken, certainty is absolute, right? And so what I'm starting to ask them to do, as this was a revelation today. What I'm starting to ask them to do is to tell me an absolute certainty in question form.
So give me an example.
So the tone that is absolute certainty is a tone of dropping, right? So I'm dropping my tone in absolute certainty. So I could say to you, so it seems to me that the strategy that you're looking for is to price it the highest and hope people come through. Is that the result you're looking for?
Yes, it is.
And so how has that worked out so far?
I haven't gotten anywhere with it.
So would it make sense for you to keep going down that path, or would you like to try something else?
Oh, that my girlfriend needs to hear that.
I'd like to try something else.
So that's a tone of absolute certainty.
So okay, so that's
so I'll tell you where most people go.
That's what I want to hear.
So you want to price it high and hope that somebody comes through?
So you want to price it high and hope that somebody comes through.
Yeah, you want to price it high and hope that somebody comes through.
Not you want to price it high and hope that somebody comes through?
Yeah, no. I mean, now that's spinning doubt. Now, mind you, that's not a bad thing. That's the best of the middle.
Okay, so it sounds like the way a lot of people talk these days. Huh?
So that's the best of the middle. What I want from the people that I'm coaching with is the best of the best.
Right.
So I'm looking for the absolute certainty. So I'm looking at the pattern of questions and the absolute certainty of tone. So if I can, do I have permission to make you angry?
Yes.
All right. So you're looking to price it as high as you can and hope that you get somebody to come through.
Hope?
I mean, what else are you doing?
I don't know.
The tone of absolute certainty followed by absolute silence is the 1-2 punch for exactly what you need. But mind you, you are going to risk making them angry. You're going to piss them off.
It's the Ralph Cramden of discussion.
So I forget who it was. I don't know if it was Aaron Novello or somebody that I met with at some point said, hey, you already don't have the listing.
I've heard you say that so many times in the past week, and it's so true. I mean, these conversations between people are just so enlightening because we're talking. I mean, how can you make practicing scripts and role playing fun, exciting, as well as innovating? Where it's actually a brainstorming session as well, because what happens is when everyone's involved, what happens is they're thinking about how they're going to use it and that they have to remember it.
Hell yeah. The thing that I'm most curious about is, as business people, why wouldn't you want to perfect your craft?
Dude, I've been telling my people, my brokerage, practice.
Just perfect
They got
your
so
craft.
pissed at me because I said it so often.
You're a broker. You practice saying it.
I mean, it was like a broken freaking record.
You want to know the most widely heard script that I've ever heard?
What's that?
I don't like scripts. I don't use scripts. Yeah. I think they're too robotic. That is the most widely used script that I've ever heard. The second most widely used script that I ever heard is, do you want fries with that?
Yeah. Well, you know what? You got a choice. Okay. Either you like scripts. And look, when I talk about scripts, I don't like scripts either. And why I don't like scripts? is because I know when someone's reading, I know when someone's reciting, and I know when someone has memorized. But that's not the point of the script practice. And that's and the
Hone
role
your
play.
craft.
The role play is evolution of the script practice, right? Make sense?
And everyone that I've ever met wants to be perfect the first time they do a script.
Right.
They don't want to break anything. They don't want to mess it up. They don't want to say it wrong. Who cares? You know what? Say it wrong. You're saying it better than everyone that's not saying it.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you. I mean, the things that we talked about. You remember, you already don't have the listing, right? So if you want to sound like everybody else, you know, when that for sale by owner or that expired listing tells you no, and I don't want you at my house, you do this. You go,
All right, okay, all right.
Here's the best advice anybody can give you about a phone call you're making to a for sale by owner.
What's up, Tom? What up,
Or
Hector?
expired. Never give up on the call.
Never.
Even if there's a silence, never give up on the call.
You know my philosophy. Don't hang up first.
Right. Don't hang up.
Make it
first.
a game. Don't hang up first.
I mean, you know what? That was the same thing I was taught by John Cheplack over the many years I worked with him. Was he says, you don't give up on the call. Don't give up on the call. Don't, get your point across. And if you don't do it well enough, do it again.
Don't let your ego stand in the way of a good appointment.
Don't let your fear, right? Don't
Your
let
fear,
your fear
right?
or your
False
frustration
evidence,
get in the way.
right? Yeah.
Exactly. So we're talking about CRMs. I mean, that's nothing but fear and frustration.
That's it.
That's fear of the technology.
Well, I've had people tell me they don't like sending gratitude texts because, what if I haven't done a deal with them?
So
what? I have a very good friend of mine who won't send out gratitude texts because of X. There's not even a reason. It's fear. It's fear that people will notice them and pay attention to the fact that they're if you owned a bakery, would you expect your friends to come and get cakes from you?
Yep.
Even if you gave them away for free.
Yep.
Right? Why in the hell you own one of the most powerful companies, one of the most powerful businesses in the world.
Right.
You help people find their homes. Why wouldn't you expect them to come get cakes from you?
Well, here's the other. Exactly. It's the same thing as you say. A gratitude text or talking to somebody on a regular basis, which you need to do, by the way, is I'm going around trying to help people I don't know. I want to dedicate my year to helping people I do know. Why don't I just help my friends?
It's nuts not to.
I know.
It's nuts not to.
Look, the sphere of influence should be your number one pillar of your business. I don't give a shit who you are.
I'm gonna point something out. So my buddy Vic Alicia is on right now, and he and I started way back in the days lead generating together and trying to figure it out. And both of us was nervous going on listing appointments together and things like that. Like we would try these things out, and we realized that those people out there are just humans. That every single thing that we were afraid of, they were afraid of.
Yeah, and actually they got a right to be pissed because everybody's freaking bothering them.
Yeah.
So I mean,
wait, I gotta say it. I love it when she comes on because I love this name, Catherine Klaus von Meta. Welcome to the party. Hey, I just want to do a count really quickly.
Man, let's do it.
Let's do a count really quickly. So that's 21, 57, 8, 9, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 9. So what did I say? 799. 21.99. 21.99 at 6:30 p.m. 6:23 p.m. Excuse me. 21.99. Fratellone, is that a fresh cut David Finale looking sharp, baby? Looking like a teenager. Look at the hot dog roll in the back of my head, man. What the hell is that?
I don't know, man.
It looks like a face. My kids always talk about it. It looks like my face. I'm like, yeah, that's the eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how my grandmother used to give me. I got eyes in the back of my head. I still don't know how she saw half the stuff that I did.
They saw it.
All right. So we are rocking and rolling and cooking with Crisco. Let me take a look at my Mighty Text right now.
Your Mighty Text. I'll be right back because we got to talk about a couple other things yet.
I got 290. Wow, you guys are really coming back right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's 120. don't know what that looks like. 18 more contacts for Antonio. Let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18 more contacts. Let's go. Let's grow. Amani, what's going on? I see you. Welcome to the party. We are already at. Let's go. So 99. Oh, let's go. 200. 10.
Oh, my ex
15, 18, 218, 2218 right now on the board. Thanks to Antonio. Let's go. Let's grow. And then I had another 124. 1, 2, 123, 4. So that's 330. No, wait, I'm sorry. Where are we at? So 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 2. So 362. 23. Don't make fun. 2362. 2,362 contacts by 6:25
That's pretty
p.m.
good. That's pretty good.
Uh-oh, now we got the big numbers on the board, baby. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear this. I just got a great contact just now. That's awesome. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and call this an appointment. Boom. Let's go. Let's grow.
Oh, come on.
Pineapples.
Pineapples.
It's a good one.
It's a good pineapples.
It's a good pineapple.
So here's the thing. We want to know everybody out there that lead generates every day. Is there anybody out there that actually does it
Lead generates daily.
every day?
So I know I've seen people on here. So like Ruben Garcia, he lead generates daily. Scott Somsel lead generates daily. Let's take a look. Danielle Taylor, right next to me, lead generates daily. I'm looking at the line right here. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
So
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Danielle Taylor every day stands right there next to me, lead generating daily. You see that? Danielle, show him the pose. Show him the lead generation pose that you got going on. She got the standing desk. She rock and roll. She be on the phone. So every day, lead generation. Okay, she got the headphones, the headset. Let me go ahead and correct that mistake. I know Ohanis. I know Jen Colon. I know Alicia Moritz.
And the king of all kings, Cam the man.
Cam the man is in here early in the morning. Janetti, stay rock and roll. Who else? I know Eric is supposed to be lead generating all day, every day. Where's Eric at? I don't know.
my point is, if you're doing that every day,
Mm-hmm. What's up, Alexandra?
You will see results. I mean, is it?
When we want it, no. But when it's on time, it's on
But
time.
if you really
nice.
want the business, if you really want to do, I mean, what's the sweet spot? How many transactions a month is the sweet spot?
The sweet spot? 2.
2. All right.
2 transactions a month is the sweet spot.
So
if that changes lives.
Yeah, it does.
2 transactions a month changes
In
lives.
our area, you could probably live 1.5 nicely.
Yeah.
Depending on what company you're with, depending on splits and all that fun stuff, and but 2, right?
Yeah, 2. So watch. Depending on where you live. So now this is the other thing, right? So if you live in a place where the property values aren't as high as where we are. We're in the New York metro area, the tri-state area. Those numbers are going to be crazy, right? But let's say you're Fayetteville. The numbers are decent. They're not as high as us, but they're decent. But then your cost of living is different, and your everything is different.
But
your life changes at 2 transactions a month.
But still, I mean, last week we spoke with Matt McCutcheon, right?
True,
and he's in northern Georgia.
Matt,
and his average price was around 200. And he did in a challenge a year and a half ago, 100,000 in gross commission in 100 days, under 100 days. And how did he do that? He generated his butt off and decided that no one was going to beat him. And he was challenging in a challenge with people from where we are.
mm-hmm.
Price point is higher. other parts of the country, California, So he wanted to win that thing, and he did.
And he rocked it.
Right. And the point I'm making is that if you commit to it, you're going to do it.
We're talking those C's again.
Right. And here's the thing. I mean, we keep talking about it, and it's making me get more and more excited about February because in the beginning of March, I know I'm going to be eating a big steak, and you're paying for it.
I don't think so, brother. I think that you'll be paying for the steak that I'm eating, brother.
Yeah. So if
I'm
anybody's interested in joining, we'll open this challenge up. So we're actually looking for people in our positions, and we're coaches that really do not produce on a regular basis.
Right.
So that would be people like team leaders from KW, people that are in charge of teams that don't produce really on themselves anymore. They run their group. We're looking for those kind of people to say, hey, you know what? I will join you.
I'm in.
But the rule is you have two rules. One, you need a coach.
You need
to coach you through it. And
you need to be following that coach's system.
You need to be following that coach's system. I don't care who it is.
Right.
Right? So what we're doing is we're doing a challenge, you and me, and everybody can join for February.
Yes.
Right? So
he doesn't realize it's Black History Month, so I already got an edge on him. Oh!
So
you should have done it during Columbus Day or something like that.
Columbus Day. So I'm not worried, man.
You're not worried?
I'm not worried.
All right.
I'm not worried because here's the thing. I got Boss Haas on my side.
You got Boss Haas. I'm shouting out to my man Bill Pipes. Let's see if we get Bill following that system.
So the point is that, look.
Becca in the place to be. What's up, Rebecca?
Here's the thing. If you're interested in actually doing this with us, you only qualify for the dinner at 10 listings.
At 10 listings in February, qualify for the dinner. Right. We're not even talking about winning yet. You just qualify at 10 listings. So at this level, you're going to follow a system to the T.
Right.
You're going to do everything that the coach says.
Right.
You're going to be checking in with the coach. The coach will then, based on your accountability, will then say, yes, this was valid, this wasn't valid, et cetera,
right.
And we'll grow like that. What up?
So, and it doesn't matter if somebody else uses Haas as well. It's Haas Pratt we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't care, right? But the thing is that if whoever gets 10 listings first has it, well, if it was you or me, we would be the winner. But
right,
and people are probably saying right now that, wow, you're talking about February, 10 listings in February.
Yes, man.
And we were just talking about 2 transactions a month. So you're probably saying to yourselves that these guys are nuts. They'll never get to it.
Good.
Well, you know what? I'm telling you right now that Mr. Haas Pratt worked 6 months, his first 6 months in real estate, didn't do a lick of business. And then he started, someone told him, go talk to this guy down at the other office, down the street, down a hall. And I told him what he was doing. He's got to go out for sale by owners. So he decided that he was going to go out and get them. And the next 30 days, he took 30 listings.
30 listings in 30 days. What's up, Anne-Marie Sexton? What's going on?
Right?
15 views, 5 more contacts. What up?
And that person, I'm not going to use the guy's name because I don't know if he wants me to, but that person is now one of the top coaches in the country. He's actually in our upline too, but
that's very nice.
So, but the thing is that he just decided, he committed. He was taking no prisoners, right? Yes, and he used marketing. He used special marketing things like the certified pre-owned home, one of those things.
Wait. We didn't say that we had to do it with our hands tied behind our back. I'm a baller. I'm about to wild out on you guys, man. I'm going to tell you right now, if whatever I have to do in order to do that, I'm making 200 contacts a day. I'm going to call and make 200 contacts a day. I'm going to make it my mission to speak to every for sale by owner and expired in the area. I'm going to use my system. I'm going to use that. We'll talk about that one in a minute because I haven't had the commitment from my coach yet.
I know that. I know that.
All right.
So we're working on that. But you know what? Even we both use the same system. That's fine. That's fine.
What an amazing year this will be if we started off with more than 20 listings between us.
Think about that. It's,
So whoever wants to be down, I'm putting it out there. If you're a brand new agent, right? If you're a brand new agent and you're like, I want to be down, you're going to have to kick ass for this, and you have to make a huge commitment.
I'll tell you what, if anybody's interested, that's not in our position, that's not a coach or whatever, that wants to join this challenge and work underneath us, have at it.
Let's
Come on
rock
over.
and roll.
Just contact us.
We'll make us a team.
And it's not going to be a team. It's going to be, it can't be a team. You know, a team, because team would mean that you're doing some of my work if you're on my team.
I'm going to do it. No,
Right?
I'm just
No,
What's
no.
up, Eddie Z?
Because we know that there are agents out there taking credit for other people's work.
We said we weren't going to talk about that anymore. Weren't we supposed to have a dinner coming up
yeah,
soon?
but now one has said, well, why don't we just do it for lunch because I'm busy lead generating. I said, well, why don't you have people in your team do the work?
All right, I'm not going to do
All
that.
right,
I'm not going to do it.
We'll do that, Al Zohar. Okay. Anyway, but cough there for a second.
Well, let me put that in the comments. All right.
So anyway.
Uh-oh, McMahon is yelling. I don't know who that is, but it scares me to imagine the hybrid.
Okay. All right. Man, we'd be glad to tell you. And roll back the tape. You hear the names really quickly.
Yeah.
But anyway, but also look for the thread, because the thread is interesting because it went a little further today. Someone called me antagonistic. That's okay. I believe people should get credit for what they do. So the point I'm making is this. So if you're a new agent or you're an experienced agent that says, shit, I would love to do 10 listings in a month, week would be even better. And you want to do what we're doing, contact us. You don't have to be with the same company. Just come and you can work with us side by side, lead generate side by side. And you can use everything that we're using, and it will grow your business exponentially. But does anybody have the guts to do that?
5.
He's counting.
I'm sorry.
No sorry, no worries.
No, thank you for being patient with me. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 35. Shoot, this is crazy. 2535. Let's grow.
So what I was saying, you heard what I said, right? It doesn't matter who
what
they
you
work
said.
with.
Doesn't matter who they work with. Doesn't matter what company.
No, it doesn't.
We're not taking agents.
We're not taking agents. We're not recruiting anybody. We're not, doing any of that stuff. But if you'd like if you want to have a real commitment for a month.
Yeah, but listen, we're not playing around.
No, I'm not playing around.
I don't want to be up in here. I don't want agents talk about it's too much stuff.
No, I understand.
Kick ass rock and roll. That's it.
I've got 2 trips in February too. So
yeah. Well, I'm not even going to talk about what I got to do in February.
So but we've got our personal lives to live. We're not doing this 24/7 for 29 days.
We're acting as mega agents,
right,
in a market,
right,
where we have to transform the business. And I don't know that the world is ready for us. All right,
that makes me smile.
It is 6:37. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this to an end, but I want the last numbers to start coming to me. So Michelle, collect as many numbers as possible. Sam sells numbers.
I'm gonna go get mine.
Get your numbers. I gotta go take care of the queen. Okay, all right. Let's go, let's grow. All right, we are killing it right now. So I got 117.
All right, so you have my pre-offer contract. You have one of my appointments, so it's another appointment.
So this is 45. 25, 45. And then another 117. So 600.
Wow. This is the oldie but goodie.
So 2662. Yeah, I had to do long form math because my brain isn't working now. 2662. 2662 at 6:39 p.m. Report those numbers. I'm going to be looking for those last numbers now. We're going to wind it to a close. I think we're going to be well over our 5,000 number, but, you know, who am I? Avo, 8 more. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 65, 70, 2670, 2670. Way to put us over the top, Avo. That's what I am talking about. 2 more. Let's go. 2 more. 63. 1, 2, 3.
I have
50.
93.
60. You got 93.
Wait, I didn't take the rest
50,
of my, yeah.
60, 70, 80, 90, and then 3. And then Paula M says 54. Danielle T says 1, 2, 3, 4. Danielle T with 93. What am I talking about here? We are growing like crazy. I'm looking for Samsel with his last numbers. Excuse me. Jen, I'm trying to love your comment, and it won't let me love your comment. All right, there we go. Paula M, way to put the numbers on the board. Paula, Danielle, DT. Let me give a special shout out to Danielle Taylor and those 93 contacts, because those are organic now, right? So do you remember when we were doing the 90 listings in 90 days, and we were having a hard time putting 20 contacts on the board daily? What craziness was that? That was absolutely insanity. That was insanity. We was having a hard time putting 20 on the board. Or even 10. All right. So I'm just giving you guys another few minutes. I got a hidden sender. Okay. I got another contact back. Says 50. All right. So 70. All right, hold on. Shoot. So 50, 60, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. So that's 6, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 17. No, 807. So it's 2807. So we're at 2,807 on the board. Scotty Samsel puts us over the top with another 48. Let's go. Let's grow. So 2807, 48. Let's get this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I did that wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14, 15, 5, 855, 2855. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 28.
Alexa, skip.
54. Rocking and rolling. 2855 right now at 6:42 p.m. I don't know where my math went wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's the way it's supposed to be. 2855. I'm looking at DeVoe. Can I get a number, a contact report? Boom. Michelle, I love the way we put these numbers up. So we're going to have at least 3,000 organically in these 3 hours. Right? Rebecca. What are your numbers, Becca? How many contacts did you make today? How many leads? How many appointments? You got some big numbers. Candace with 37. Let's go. Let's grow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 12, 4, 9, 8, 2, 8, 9, 2. We're at 2892. 2892. Let's go. Let's grow. We're doing it. Let's put them up there. 37 contacts puts us at 2892. I'm guaranteeing there's another 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another 17 means, oh shoot, I'm having a hard time because I'm using the same color as my my contracts right now because I ran out of black. So 95, 99, 29, not 2. Oh shoot, 2904. That's where we are. 2904. Not my best today. 3 appointments. Oh, moo. 3 appointments. Let's go. Let's grow. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Rebecca. 20 contacts. 2 contracts. Never tell me it's not your best day. Excuse me. I think somebody was trying to show off a little bit. I think that's what happened. I'm down for it. I'm here for all the showing off you got. So 24. 29, 24. Let's go. Let's grow. Let me go ahead and give you some love right there. Bang. I believe that's a bang. And I believe that is a bang. I want to participate. I'm a cold call cowboy at heart. What are we doing? I want to know how many contacts you made today, Metelo. How many contacts? How many leads, how many appointments. I want you to know that a contact is any living, breathing adult human that you talk to by phone, in person, text message. As long as you sent the text and they returned the text message back to you, then that is a contact. If you're doing a live broadcast or if you're sharing this broadcast or doing a watch party and people are viewing, those are contacts. If you do a social media post and people like and comment and you respond, that is a contact. And if you have a product out there on the internet and people are clicking on it and asking for more information, maybe that's a contact too. Metelo, let me hear your numbers. How many living, breathing adult humans did you talk to today? Put it out there, brother. Let's make it happen. All right, I got Scott Somsel, who's got you got 7 leads, right? So we're going to put that on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 leads. He's got 1 appointment. Let's go, let's grow. Some sell, not less sell. Some selling the place to be. Danielle T, 3 more leads. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Did I ring the bell for those 3 appointments, Danielle?
There's 2 appointments. Yes, one you did, one you did not.
I did not for the other one. Let's go, let's grow. All right. Blocking your schedule for next Wednesday. Make it happen. Killing it. There you go, Styles P. Make it happen. Rock and roll. So I'm drawing it to the end at 6:47 p.m. At 6:47 p.m., we didn't hit 5,000 contacts. We hit 2,924. Do I hear that? What? How many contacts do I got from you? 22. Let's be conservative. Let's say 22. 1.
Yes.
22.
Tell that lady
So,
we're gonna talk tomorrow.
44. 29.
Your flag left, lady.
46. There we go, baby. That is what I'm talking to. So Metelo says he talked to 8 today, took 4 loan applications. We're going to collect contracts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 8 more people today. I think that you are underestimating, but I'm going to take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 46, 59. 59. 29, 59. Let's go, let's grow. That's what I'm talking about. Metelo. That's that mortgage royalty out there. Oh man, it will not. It is giving me such a hard time liking and loving your things there. I only want to show love. Sin Stan putting another 5 contacts on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board. I put 1 extra. My fault. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 5. So 59, 64. 29, 64 on the board. I'm drawing it to a close. I love it. You guys are participating at the highest level possible. I appreciate you all showing up. I appreciate you all sharing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all doing some amazing things. Thank you to Frank Dippo for showing up. Thank you to Antonio for showing up and being a part of it. Of course, my people's here, Danielle Taylor. Always as much love as I can show. Fratellone, I can't speak about how much I appreciate it. Macarone, all of these Macarone, Fratellone, da, 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 da. Right? I got my man Scott Samsel, who, if you look at him, is the most intense individual in the world. But if you listen to him, he's the nicest, sweetest dude that you could ever meet. Right? So I appreciate all your numbers, Olhanis, Tatiana, everybody that came to play. I appreciate it. I'm getting more numbers as we speak, and I will see. Are there Jen? She takes it. I'm trying to recruit and invite them to. Yes, hold on 1 second. I'll talk to you about that later, Jen. Love y'all. Later.